What's up, fam? How y'all doing? It's good to see you. Today is the first full day I'm in my new apartment. Um, we're going to talk astrology today. I actually really like this book. One, for the simplicity of it. Two, for like the graphics involved. Completely irrelevant for you, but anybody look for astrology book, check this out. Okay. Aries New Moon. We have animal oracle pulls today. We have tarot pulls. This might be the first time live I'm actually going to pull some tarot. All right. I've been just really embracing this new part of my identity. But this is really my baby. So thank you for that thumbs up early. I'm going to give you basically an animal oracle pull, a tarot pull, but I'm also going to give you the forecast for this new moon in Aries. All right. I'm super excited today. One, because I am in Aries. All right. So this is my motherfucking season. Two, I'm excited because I'm also an Aries moon. So this is almost like my cosmic birthday. And I saw it all day yesterday. As an Aries sun, Aries moon, I honestly feel obligated to share with you what does this energy really look and feel like. It's been this my whole life. What I need to let you guys know about this new moon up front before I do any of the actual polls on these two decks and give your forecast. All right. Just so you know, obviously Aries is going to be first house. Taurus, you're going to be going through a 12th house transit. Gemini, 11th house transit. Cancer, 10th house transit, and really so on. Leo, 9th house. I'm going to break all these down for you. Okay. Virgo, 8th house. Libra, you're going through a 7th house transit. Scorpio, that's my rising sign. I highly recommend each and every one of you really look and play with your rising sign. That's the 6th house for you. So 5th house one, Sagittarius. Hello, your love life is looking dope. You're going to go through some healing. I'm going to give you more of that in a second. Capricorn, risings. Thank you for those thumbs up. You are going through a 4th house. There's some pain in the family. We're going to talk about that. Aquarius, rising. Okay, first, sun afterwards. You're going through 3rd house transit on this new moon. Brand new start and identity of this area of who you commune with, talk to, and the type of courses that you may take up. And finally, the 2nd house for Pisces risings. All right, really reevaluating your budget. You might be feeling burnt out, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk to you about it from this place. I really need to answer this message, which I would like to do via video, but fuck, I'm live, which is not about to happen. And this live is going to be way too long before I can get back to her there. But I really need to do this. So here we go. Fuck. All right, whatever. I'll get to that. So this fiery, like, fuck type energy that I'm going through right now, like the fact that, like, wow, as soon as I get on this live, I get a message back and, like, I want to answer this, but I'm not going to. So 1st house, Aries, you're going through this, all right? Like I said, I'm going to get ready to pull some cards, but we're going to talk what the new moon means in Aries and the sun in Aries. This is the realization of your fucking character, the brand new character. I want you to definitely like and subscribe. Definitely drop some comments in on what your experience has been so far about this new moon. And I want to actually type something real quick. Are you familiar and excited about Aries energy? I'm going to keep this yes or no because I actually went up on live minutes already. And my stream ended right away. So that's whatever. We're going to go with it. So here's a little poll. Take a moment to do that poll. I'm going to take a moment to slow my breath down and drink some water. Angel air right there. So Aries, and definitely drop your rising sign while you guys are checking in here with me live. Drop your rising sign because if I see your specific rising sign, I'm going to go ahead and put a little extra effort on it because I know you're here, you're live, and you deserve that. All right? So Aries, go through the 1st house. Like I said, I'm going to pull cards for you on this tarot. We're going to cut with the left. All right? The feminine hand. The one with all the intuition. And I got my lapis lazuli on here. It was a gift, actually. So really, Aries, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to look at like a 2-card tarot pull. And that's going to be the opportunity. Always going to pull from the top. You got the Queen of Swords. And we have the challenge. Okay, so here's Aries off the rip, the opportunity being the Queen of Swords, and we're gonna have the challenge being the Justice card, which I find really super duper ironic. What's up, Elijah? I see you listening. That's okay. Thank you for that heads up. Aries, this is me, and when you see Justice card here as like the challenge moving forward to the opportunity, okay. If you look at this card real quick, like the opportunity is you cutting off heads, and I really fuck with this. And there's two Libra energies here, which is going to basically say the first and the second deacon of Libra, and then it's going to say the last deacon of Virgo. So this is your opportunity. If you look at this, this is can't get better than this when it talks about Aries energy, right? Aries is the head, so the opportunity going forward is, I'm getting chopping off the head, okay, swiftly. Queen of Swords being like an air type energy. Um, you notice like this queen is completely unfazed, and she has all this smoke around her. And I laugh about this because P. Steeler said the other day about the smoke and fire signs really wanting that smoke. And you can see this right here. Your opportunity forward is to actually go ahead and embrace this part of your first house that's going through a brand new transit. You might be changing your hair. You might be literally having a completely new thought process because third house Mercury is going on for you, especially around your work environment, which is the sixth house, Aries. Okay. So on the sixth house, your day-to-day work, what you're doing, you're really in this new identity, you're stepping into more delegation roles. All right. This is kind of the shadow that this is going to help balance you out. Literally, look, yin yang on the justice card. That's going to really help balance you out between, look, wow, Saturn, which for you is the 11th house, Aries, and Venus. So right now, Venus is in Aquarius, Saturn is in Aquarius. So the shadow that you're going to be going through in order to embrace this opportunity, which is basically you taking a position of authority. Okay, this is the opportunity. The Queen of Swords. She looks powerful. You're taking a position of authority. I see Missy commenting on the fourth house, corresponds with the Cap rising. Definitely rock this energy, and I got Cap coming up too. So really take authority and realize that some snakes, okay, some of the heads of the snakes, even if they might grow back, okay, because a lot of times the snake head in a sense will grow back metaphorically. um, you can pretty much allow this opportunity to be green light to say, look, fuck this snake, cut that head off. All right, do it with confidence, embrace your uniqueness, embrace your identity, and realize, look, even if that old snake or that old devil grows a head back again, you are so unfazed because you're so confident in who you are today. And these changes that you've undergone with your identity, your confidence level is beyond through the roof. Where look at this demon. This demon is essentially, it's crying. Actually, it has a little bit of tears. It's getting snatched up by the hair itself, and that queen's not even stunting that person. They really not stunting that person. So the opportunity is that by you cutting by you cutting your grass, okay, by you cutting your grass, getting those snakes out of your garden, they're likely to kind of grow back, but you're so powerful at this moment. You're so swift with your action, like you like to be. You're so intuitive, all right, with that queen type energy that no matter what, the opportunity is going to put you in a place where you're going to be able to intellectually realize what the objectives need to be and who needs to get cut and what needs to get delegated. The opportunity on the shadow side is that things are going to balance out between what you find beautiful, what you value, Venus on one side, and the challenge and the duration of how long it takes for these goals to come through. So the shadow being this is that you like to move quick, Aries, in this Aries season. So, as a part of moving quick, uh, really you have to understand this. You have to go through the rebirth. You have to really maintain and balance your lower level chakras. Okay, your urge for sexual pleasure, your urge to really, build the entire empire on day one on the home run. All of this stuff right now is really being called for you to balance out, to be a little bit more logical. That Virgo and Libra, double Libra energy, both very analytical, logical minds, okay, grounded, earthly in their approach. This is the shadow. This is what's difficult for you to just take it step by step, brick by brick. Right now, you know what you value as a part of your new identity, and it's going to keep revealing itself. But the challenge of Saturn says, look, really, you have to include your friendships, those networks in, so that they can help to moderate you. All right, here we go. We're going to move on to Taurus. We're going to move on to Taurus. All right. And in the meanwhile, definitely comment anything that you felt about the Aries, if it resonated with you. Where does Aries sit in your chart while I'm shuffling? Maybe if I see something prior. So like right here, I see fourth house. So yeah, this is the cut. This is the conflict in a sense with the family. Which one of those family heads do you need to chop off in order to fully embrace your identity within the family? How you relate with the family, and that's kind of what I see with this fourth house on that Cap rising. All right, this is the conflict, and Cap rising is going through a fourth house transit. So this is some pain in the family, and that's what it looks like. How do you balance what you value, and in what ways can you be mature and show up for yourself? I'm going to cut with the left again. Here we go. And Taurus, the opportunity for you moving forward is the Four of Pentacles. I like what I see. Grounded approach. Okay, this looks very stable. And the shadow for you is actually the Nine of Cups. Okay, wow. Jupiter influence on the Lord of material happiness for Taurus, rising specifically. Go with your sun sign on the 2nd. I'm going to briefly show you these cards. These are from the Hermetic Tarot deck. So on the opportunity, you have the Four of Pentacles, Taurus. This is what's happening for you. I want you to apply where Taurus is in your chart. And the Nine of Cups on the shadow side, which you don't necessarily see coming. Now, what's interesting about what you don't necessarily see coming with this is, Taurus, that you're going through a 12th house transit. So Taurus, you're in 12th house. This is sacrifice. This is isolation, okay? This is a moment to recluse yourself and put yourself in a position where in order for you to become stable, in order for you to gain that Lord of the earthly power, look, this is Lord of the earthly power. This is you, Taurus, all the way, earth element right in it. There's a Capricorn energy on there. This is about building that long-term success, that long-term material wealth, that long-term material happiness, Taurus. And I have Taurus in the 7th house. So like, this is me and my business partnerships. And like, this is me relating with people on a one-on-one, and how I've been taking really long-winded, slow approaches. So that really applies to me as well. And like, the Lord of material happiness is on the opposite shadow side of that. But notice that with this card, you have Jupiter and you have Pisces influence. Pisces literally linking up to the 12th house. You see that Pisces up at the top left or top right, my top right, maybe your top left. These cups look very fruitful. Okay, these cups are actually oozing out excess. All right, this Nine of Cups looks really good. This is the Lord of material happiness. It was upright on top of that. Wow. And what I see for you right now is the Elk. This is masculine energy, Taurus. This masculine energy is very grounded, is very stable, is very rooted. Everything that you like. Now, with this happening, your mind is going through a reprogramming in this 12th house transit, because your 2nd house is going through a reprogramming right now on how do you value yourself. And Taurus, you already know, like, you have this mindset of I have, okay? You already have. You don't really seek. You just attract. You pull. And this 12th house backdoor transit of, right before the birthday season of you is saying, look, take some inventory and realize which one of your creative projects, because the 5th house and the 2nd house is ruling Mercury for you. So your mind is trying to catch up with where your self-worth is now. And this is why this isolation is being required for you to get stable. This is father type energy. This is divine masculine energy. So for you to get purpose and direction. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? Okay. What one of your creative talents or even your romantic interest has helped you to evolve how you value yourself, which ultimately plays into your money, which ultimately plays into being the Lord of this earthly power, and on the opportunity, and then the shadow of you literally when you embrace your romantic partnerships. Yo, Taurus, I think that I honestly feel right now very clearly that, you have a lover. It may be at some of the non-committal stages, but you have a lover right now, Taurus, that's pulling up on you. And this lover, believe it or not, and I know you do, is going to bring the awareness. Why you're taking time apart away from the public image to 12th house. Sacrifice what parts of your feminine energy as a Taurus, feminine energy, and your feminine, what parts of that feminine energy has really struggled for you to surrender into love. So just fucking fall into the arms of the divine masculine, of this divine father. What energy has really locked you up? but low key, you feel more worthy with them, and you feel worthier in the presence of this romantic partner of yours. This is bringing your happiness. And Taurus, you're very fucking stubborn. All right, I fucking said it. I fucking said it. You're very fucking stubborn. So if you stop being so stubborn, you can really embrace how this level of yours is bringing you some background shout. I think that you might really dead ass have a ballin' ass partner. This could be you recognizing where you have entertained sugar babies and you were being the sugar mama or you were being the sugar daddy. And now you find you in this non-committal stage with somebody else and they're bringing you sugar daddy vibes or sugar mama vibes. They're now switching roles and they're bringing you that Lord of Success in the shadows. But I feel like you may be struggling to surrender your masculine energy and not embracing your divine feminine. And if that's the case, you should come to our retreat. There are spots, basically, there are all 8 in there. But look, things are moving, things are shifting. So we'll see how that all plays out. 8 will be filled by June. We're running a retreat here in Mexico, Taurus. That's the feminine energy on that side. And I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to move on to Gemini. I'm going to ask for any comments, any concerns, any desires. Drop your rising sign if you're in here, and I'll make sure to put extra effort on that. I see Cap rising so far and Sagittarius. These are the only 2 that I see. All right. Gemini, you are 11th house. Mercury is obviously your 1st house. It's where you're home. And it's your 4th house, which maybe you didn't know. Thank you for those thumbs up and those likes. I appreciate that. Gemini, you're going through an 11th house transit. Now, the opportunity for you here is, right, wow, the 7 of Swords. This looks very royal. It looks very majestic, but it's also unstable. And Gemini, we understand what that's about. Right here, this is the moon in Aquarius. At least what I see. Gemini, this is the moon in Aquarius. This is a sword, the 7 of Swords, okay? Swords, conflict, slicing, dicing energy. Gemini, you know you like to slice and dice with your words, but you're going through an 11th house transit, okay? So what this means for me off the rip, Sag Rising can't stay too long though, but I'll catch the replay. Absolutely, Kiki. You'll catch that replay on the Sag. So I feel you on that. Thank you. But this Gemini for those Sag Risings should play well because understand this is the opposite shadow side of yourself. So if you're a Sag Rising, this Gemini will, I honestly feel, play a role. Okay, it'll play a role in your life. Thank you for those thumbs up. I see you guys. So understand that your gains, Gemini, your 11th house, those gains, as for the opportunity, you're gonna have to emotionally use that energy of Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius, which has the ability to detach itself and look at its friendships, to evaluate who am I in my friendships, who makes me feel unstable right now in my friendships, in my connections, who as a part of my connections are causing some conflict that I need to start fucking wielding that blade of communication. I say blade of communication, Gemini. Gemini, you are a warrior. Okay, people don't realize this fully about you. I think people play you too much as a 7-year-old kid, but understand a 7-year-old kid will chop somebody to fuck up with their words. They'll just literally, the one I always get in my mind about this is when a kid tells you, oh my God, you fucking stink. They might not say fucking, but like, oh my God, you stink. And so a kid is so brutally honest. This is why people don't like Gemini, because Geminis are truthful. Geminis are honest, even though they'll try to play you like you're a liar or you're a cheater. So Gem, who are those people that have been making you feel unstable? The opportunity that you have in this new moon in Aries is to really recognize that and claim your identity, claim your place in the void, claim your place in what makes you feel emotionally stable, which you may not always address, Gemini. But right now, if you don't, okay, look at those emotional world, because it's the moon in Aquarius. You don't look at your emotional world from a more detached standpoint and realize, yo, look, like these friends of mine, okay, they really have a place or they don't. And realize that this is some cut energy. Now, wow, okay, the shadow side on the back is the Lord of sorrow. This is another 3 of Swords energy. I see Saturn influence. Mind you, Saturn is in Aquarius, okay? I see Libra energy, balance, 3 of Swords. Okay, wow, look at this. These 2 swords are also kind of like representing this Gemini in a sense where it's going up and out, and then it's going up and out. If you look, that's the sign of Gemini, up and out, and then it would normally go across, right? So what I see behind this sorrow is the fact that it's time for you to emotionally face the truth, Gemini. This is what I see. The truth that has made you unstable. I would likely say on that shadow side, which one of your partnerships or your quick fucking flings, your quick fucking romantic interest that you thought was like whatever, like you were dating them and you know maybe that person was real for you, but you just came across a point where you were like, yeah, whatever, like I can get over anybody and everybody quick because I was really never that attached in the first place. I feel like this somehow, this sorrow, okay, this pain, this energy of you being able to take an objective look of that romantic life has somehow played a role in the unstable friendships that you formed to potentially make up for the fact that you were emotionally hurt. So Gemini, who the fuck emotionally hurt you? And likely what I really feel like right more is how did you emotionally hurt yourself by just not entertaining the truth of your feelings, by not entertaining the truth of you know what made you feel unstable, what did you not communicate within that romantic relationship that ultimately maybe you started to communicate within your large groups of friends, your large groups of connections. And when you started talking to people, somebody was like, yo, Gemini, yo, you actually, that person, that boy or that girl sounded like they was really good for you, and maybe you should have gave that a second look. But right now, what happened is the sorrow, the pain is that person's long gone. Thank you for those thumbs up. I really appreciate y'all for helping the channel. So on this Aries New Moon, you starting to recognize through the connections and the discussions of your friendships, they help you. Your connections, even the people on the internet that may have been like, you know, boosting up your individual character in this role, in this game called life, they probably were likely telling you something and you heard and you finally started to, like a Gemini does in mutable energy, you finally started to connect the dots on, okay, here's the ways in my love life I've been unstable, and here's how I've emotionally hurt myself because I didn't take the time to take inventory on how important this person was to me. And I let this non-committal form of relationship that could have turned into something fucking real, boy or girl, doesn't matter, or everything in between. My friends have now shown me the way. And this leads me to my Animal Oracle deck, which is the last card. It's the most powerful card. It's the cosmic egg on this Animal Oracle. And this Gemini ultimately tells me that what I remember about this card is this is the infinite within the infinite. Okay? This card represents the infinite within the infinite. This card represents a closing of cycles. You've officially closed a cycle, but the story is not finished. Okay? The story continues on. But there's a story that you've gotten from all of this pain, from everything that had made you unstable and all the efforts you've made for your long-term games, for your long-term success, to really play your character role. All that officially, you've come to a full understanding. You are now a part of the infinite within the infinite, Gemini, and this 11th house transit. And this sorrow is really the key for you understanding that, like, look, when things close to start anew, there's always some pain involved. And this is the shadow that you're facing, Gemini, this 3 of swords, an opportunity of the 7 of swords. All that cutting and slicing that needed to happen, that objectivity right now, taking that Aquarius moon, objective look, detached look, will allow you to mature, to balance out these relationships in the future. So whoever you think you lost, whoever you think that was for you, or that you figured out when it was too late, it's okay. It was an experience to help you be prepared for the next one. So Gemini, you have my heart on this. I really appreciate you, and just recognize that, like, you know, better days are coming, Gemini. A brand new start. Aries Sun, Aries Moon. Thank you for those thumbs up. We are 3 down. All right, move on. Share anything that resonated with you so far. Take an opportunity to vote. Check out my email list at the top. If you're not on my email list, these are a lot of backdoor astro events coming on. If you're a woman, you want to come meet us in Mexico, 8 spots are being taken. I got people helping me finally on the back end, which goes back into the Aries with the work. Okay, because I didn't say this earlier about Aries. Me taking on other people, other teammates, learning how to work with other people as an Aries, that's really critical. So if you didn't catch that on the Aries earlier, Aries, I'm telling you now, Aries rising, Aries suns, and that has played its role. Wow, that's played its role. So Cancer, here we go. Cancer risings, Cancer suns, Cancer rising first, take priority. All right. We're going to pull a tarot for you. Whoa, this is a fucking popper. We just switched you up. So this is going to be the opportunity. This one popped. Wow. Okay. No, that's not it. That's not it. I'm going to be real with y'all. That's not it. Cancer, you're going through a 10th house, okay? Cancer risings, Cancer sun. And also understand, even while you're listening to this, even if you're not Cancer rising, apply this to where Cancer sits in your chart. Understand that everything I'm talking about, okay, take a second look at what Aries sits in your chart. What planet, what house and planets it is, okay? Excuse me. Wow, I just feel like this has to be you. Your high priestess, your high priestess Cancer. Thank you all for those thumbs up. The 6 of you on here, I appreciate you. 6 has been pulling up. Has anybody else been seeing 6? Let me know in the comments because it's been happening. So this is your opportunity, Cancer. Ooh, Ace of Swords. I just pulled this card last night too. Okay, Cancer. I'm getting heavy and powerful energy on you right now. Okay. And you got the Fish. Very interesting. Water energy, restless energy. Cancer, I could tell you already right now, Cancer risings, you're restless because your career is going through. People have been fucking playing you and they've been trying to keep you trapped in a narrative, Cancer risings, Cancer suns. People have been communicating with you in a way that, because Mercury's in your 3rd house and it's also your 12th house. But then with, I think that's Saturn, you're going through a 2nd house transit, your money and your self-worth. So your self-worth has been challenged. All right, let me back up. Cancer rising. Your career and how people see you on a public image, brand fucking new. Brand spanking new. You finally have decided that it's not time to keep pushing side to side where how people see you. You know, maybe you prefer to, I know it for a fact, you prefer to stay private before so much. Thank you for those thumbs up. You prefer to stay private so much that you could never really embrace this high priestess energy. And this is your opportunity. Okay. Who knows what the high priestess is on top of this? Refresh my memory. Drop a comment if you can help a brother out. I don't know the high priestess card off the rip, and I don't want to spend the energy to look up the definition. Somebody give me a brief on this high priestess, because I feel like it's just way too important. The priestess of the silver star. It's what I got, and there's a moon involved in this card. Okay, we know you, Cancer, is run by the moon. So what I got right now is you already know how to push forward. You are cardinal energy in the Zodiac, but you're on the water side. You naturally have the side-to-side movement. But you're now being forced, and your mind is catching up with the fact that you already feel safe, Cancer. You already feel safe. Your intuition is at a height right now. You know everything. Your mind is completely matching who you want to show up as on the public stage. Thank you for that thumbs up. I saw you. And somebody tell me the definition of this high priestess. The shadow is that you've officially pierced through all the Neptunian type illusions. You've pushed through. You've pushed through, Cancer rising. Thank you, Missy. I'm gonna read that in a second. You've already pushed through the smoke. I see smoke. I see Neptune. It's a sword energy, but it's the ace. Okay. So this ace right now, you have angels and nature on your side. You have Mother Gaia and the angels on your side. This is the shadow that you may not see. It's the Lord of the root of the powers of air. So this, when I think water energy in Cancer, air is what helps you to balance and be smart, to not allow the ocean to swallow you. When I think Cancer energy, I think the ocean. The ocean could be calm, still waters, and the ocean can fucking swallow and gasp everything up. It just can swallow it all. And it's the emotions of a 16-year-old little girl who's already PMSing. So the air energy in your chart, Cancer risings, is what you need to depend on right now in order to cut through the illusions of all the emotions, creating a thick fog. Water being fog, creating that fog of thought, That fog that's helping you, that's not allowing you to move forward. With Missy, the High Priestess representing wisdom, spiritual world, cosmic secrets, higher knowledge, subconscious intuition. Yeah, subconscious Pisces energy. You cut through the fog, Cancer. Subconsciously, you know, you see through. You literally are using logic. You're using masculine clear energy to focus. So where's the masculine energy in your chart? Where's the air energy in your chart? That's gonna help you study, research that energy. Drop it in the chats. Maybe I can tell you about it now. That's gonna put you on fire. You see the crown, you see the little flames at the top. That's going to put you on fire. That's going to allow you to embrace the fire within your chart now. Okay? That Aries season. Within this time frame, you're going to feel very restless. The fish is a restless energy. It likes to keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. If a fish stops moving, it dies. So what this more looks like for you as somebody who likes to stay hidden in private, but you're going through a 10th house transit where you're being forced to reveal yourself more publicly within your career and what you do, potentially how you do it. Not the work you're doing, but the image, the social reputation of what you do. Not that behind the scenes. That'd be 6th house or 4th house behind the scenes, 6th house the work. The 10th house, which the transit you're going through, Cancer, is about who you actually are and how people see you. Okay, how people can award you or they do reward you. So Cancer, thank you all for those 7 votes. Thank you all for those thumbs up. Cancer, you might feel restless, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you're just gonna have to be uncomfortable right now. Naturally, if this was like Gemini or Sagittarius getting this card, I would say, yeah, I need to sit the fuck down and go recluse yourself. But Cancer, this is time for you to step out and realize that some part of this is gonna have to be restless for you. You're gonna have to be restless because it is uncomfortable for you to push forward in this stage, but it's absolutely okay. You're absolutely going to make it. You're absolutely going to be guided by your intuition, by the moon itself. Play with the moon cycles. Okay. The next card is already the dragon for Leo. Okay. The next card is the dragon for Leo. Thank y'all for liking, subscribing, checking in. Leo rising. Leo sun. Check Leo first. Apply this in your own way while listening to where Leo sits in your chart. Leo, you're going through a 9th house transit. Okay. The illumination right here for you is on top, the opportunity. The bottom is the shadow. All right. The illumination for you right here is the 2 of Swords. This is Lord of Peace restored. And this makes me happy because I got a client I'm working with who's a Leo rising. I got 2 Leo risings, and both of them, I'm happy. Both of y'all, all of Leo risings, you're gonna have the opportunity you have that you face is restoring peace. Restoring peace. And what might help you restore peace is a trip abroad. This is 9th house you're going through. What might bring balance to you to restore all the conflict you had to face, all the illusions you had to cut through during Pisces season. Okay. This balance looks like partnership. You're literally going through a 7th house to Mercury. Your Mercury is transiting the 7th house, which is Libra energy. And you see that Libra up top. Libra moon in the 4th, Cancer rising. Okay, dope. Thank you, Martian Empress. I like your name, Martian Empress. That sounds fucking dope. That sounds dope. So Libra moon. So apply this into your moon in the 4th for Cancer rising. Yeah. Apply this to your moon. So your partnership, all right, you have some conflict. You have some conflict, and this could also be in business. Libra's a business sign. People forget about that. They like to think that it's all about relationships. Like, no, the opposite of Libra is Aries, and Aries is big dick, little dick boss energy. This is like big little dick boss energy. I say big little dick because Aries like baby boss. Okay, so this is like big little boss energy. Okay, and they make decisions clear cut. Libra has that ability as long as they don't keep hesitating so much. So right now, Libra, this is all about you changing your belief systems and having a brand new start on how you want to identify with yourselves. Aries New Moon, Aries Sun. How do you identify with your new beliefs that have been restored through conflict in your relationships? What conflict in your relationship have restored a new balance in who you are, who your character is? Wow, I like this for you. The dragon sees everything. So for Leo risings, the dragon sees everything. Okay? The dragon sees everything. And you're able to hop on the back of the dragon through the roughest terrains. So you are probably going through some rough time. I mean, you do have Two of Swords right here. The piece is restored, but the piece isn't restored without a little bit of slash and dash, without a little bit of cutting, and finding your way to balance back out that cut. Whatever cuts, whatever wounds you faced, okay, there's a flower blooming within you, Leo. And it's time for you to just see that. When you get out of tune with that vision, that Ajni, that third eye chakra, when you get out of tune, okay, yelling. When you get out of tune, you yell. Okay? If you don't check, you don't get mad very quickly, but when you do get fucking furious, you like to hold on. So it's time for you to see through that. See in the ways that you would become passionately angry to a point where you can't stop, to a point where you've been addicted to the anger. The shadow, okay, of this is that you get to experience pleasure. When you cut through the bullshit drama that you're facing in your relationships, you get to experience pleasure. You get to become more stable. You get to fill and you get to fill and overflow your cup. All your cups are not overflowing, but half and half is, okay? Half of you is overflowing. This is part of the shadow, and the other half is just perfectly full. So you're perfectly full and you're overflowing on the yin and the yang. This is the opportunity for you to really start to better manage your circle of friends, because the old beliefs, you had to cut some out. You had to really see what was happening. You had to see through all the veils. Look, this is the smoke. You had to see through the smoke. And again, Peace Stiller was just talking about the smoke. You had to see through the smoke. Okay, great. You see through the smoke. The shadow side is now that you do, you're overflowing and you're better able to use your intuition, because this has Cancer energy on there. You're better able to use your intuition to balance. That's what we got, Leo. And we're going to move on to Libra. And I thank you all for your thumbs up. And in the meanwhile, if you're a woman, you're looking to come to Mexico with a treat, two masculine energies, myself and the Peace Stealer, go ahead, shoot something out, send a message, send an email, text me if you have it. If you don't, WhatsApp me. I feel like this is it. I feel like I'm supposed to stop right here. This is Virgo. Virgo, you're going through an 8th house transit, Virgo risings. I think I have Elijah listening to this right now. I know Elijah is a Virgo rising. And if not that, listen to your where Virgo sits in your chart. For me, I can already tell it already fits, it already plays, because Virgo sits for me in the 10th house, and you're going through an 8th house. Partnerships, investments, okay? This is partnership. This card represents partnership. The fox is very cunning. It's a strategist. It's cunning in a way where you barely can see a fox. Not many people get to witness the fox. Fox is a rarity. Fox is too smart to get caught. Okay? If I look at and I pull tarot, 8th house transit, the new start in how you invest your time and your energy, but also your resources. Okay? Virgo, I'm getting this call right now where it might be time to stop being so cheap. It might time to stop looking for the discount and realize that somewhere, somehow, you will benefit. The more you put in right now, and we know you like to do a lot, you like to put in a lot, but you have to equal. It has to be equal in a sense. You can't just serve from a place of insecurity because you're just so driven to serve other people. You have to serve because you find happiness in it. If you're not happy in the deeper, more soulful partnerships that you have, whether in business or in romance, you gotta really take inventory and realize that some boundaries need to be set up. Thank you for those likes and those thumbs and those votes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Virgo, 8th house. You got the 5 of Cups. That's your opportunity. Oh shit, my leg is completely numb. Yeah. Oh. Oh, ooh. Ooh, sleepy leg. Oh no. Virgo, give me a second. Virgo, okay, that was my neat. Virgo, you've been pushing too much in your masculine, Virgo. You're sore, okay? You're sore, and your feet, my left feminine foot is sleep. What does that mean? Pisces is the feet. That's the opposite sign of you, Virgo. And it's the feminine energy. Your feminine is sleeping, Virgo. You've had too much control for too long. Virgo, as an earth sign, you like to control. You like to control the image or the resources, I want to say. You like to control the resource that you share, whether that's a home, money, a car, a fucking table, a book, whatever it is, Virgo, the things that you're sharing with other people. You are now taking action on transforming. That's Mars, action, assertion. You're taking action, assertion on transforming the things that you share with people. And I feel like the control, oh yes, fuck, my left foot is going crazy. It's like it hurts. It's so sleepy, it hurts. My ankle, Aquarian energy is literally hurting when I move it. Okay. And this is kind of telling me, Virgo, that your conflict is the 5 of Cups. Okay. You're too entangled. You're a little bit everywhere, Virgo. You're having difficulty transforming because you're trying to control too much. You have too much masculine energy going on. You're trying to support too many people, Virgo. Okay. Virgo, you're trying to support too many people. Look at the entanglement. Okay. You have the star right in the center of who you are, but you're entangled. You have your hands or your feet in too many different places. You're supporting too many different people. You're trying to control too many different things and all the things you share with people. Okay, whether that's a business, whether that's love, sex, okay, whether that's the energy of somebody that died, or 8th house, you're sharing too much. You're taking too much on, and your support's collapsing, and you're not allowing the dark energy of your feminine, okay, the intelligence, the dark intelligence of your feminine energy. You're not allowing Mars and Aquarius. There we go. I heard my ankle hurting on the Aquarius, and I got Mars right here in this card. You're not allowing that dark energy, that dark feminine of yours, to experience pleasure, the Lord of loss and pleasure. Yeah, you're not happy, Virgo. Virgo, you're just not happy with the things that you're doing. You're not happy with your sex life, Virgo. Literally, okay. You are not happy with your sex life, Virgo. You're not happy with your partnerships. But you are a star. You are a star. You are a star, but you're just too entangled. So 8th house for you, the shadow is for you to really, again, I keep getting this Ace of Swords card. It's popular, Che. Thank you for those thumbs up for the new people on here. This is the shadow aspect of what's going on. That you already have the ability to catch flame, to embrace your new Aries identity, Aries Moon, Aries Sun in this season. You're going through a healing right now. Chiron is also in Aries. Understand that. You're going through a healing right now. Okay? You're learning who you are as an individual outside of these thick partnerships that you got yourself entangled into. This is what you don't see. You got entangled into partnerships in a way. You've been serving so much. I think you've been running, Virgo. What have you been running from? You've been running from abundance. You've been running from pleasure. You've been running from pleasure, Virgo. What pleases you? Honestly, where do you really find pleasure? How can you be a little more cunning and take that objective Mars and Aquarius approach? How can you be a little more cunning and take that approach where you detach, okay? But to attach to the feminine. You are a feminine sign, but you like to control so much that in order for you to really be the star that you are, you have to stop this entangled shit. All right, Virgo? You're way too caught up. You got way too caught up. You got way too caught up serving somebody. I think you were running from something. Okay. You're running from the intensity of something deep, something real. And because of that, you got yourself caught up. I think in a partnership, business or love, maybe I don't think it's a friend, business or love, um, or whatever you're sharing with somebody that on a soul level, which I really feel like sex. This is sex for me. Who are you fucking? Okay, that you got entangled with. That's what's happening, Virgo. Who are you fucking right now? Or who were you fucking that you said, look, I got to take this new fresh start and I can't do that anymore? Or if you were just like on the opposite, you know, you want to fuck, you want to have sex, but you're just denying yourself that pleasure. You're losing the sense and the urge for pleasure because you want to control and stay entangled in so much of the stuff, okay, that you're not really embracing this new start of partnerships that may right be there in your face. You already know who and what it is, whether you're on that side or that side, whether you are fucking or you're not fucking and you need to be fucking, or you are fucking and you need to stop fucking. This has something to do with sex. And if I know Virgo enough, it's more about you not allowing yourself to fucking surrender in the more Piscean side of sex. Okay, Pisces, my foot was asleep. You I feel like you might have fell asleep sexually. Literally, like you might not have a lot, and this doesn't have to be penetration, right? This can just be sensuality. This can be touch. This can be tantric, but you're just not allowing yourself to flow. You've allowed the flow within you to go to sleep because you got too involved. Princess of Pentacles. Libra. Libra, you're going through 7th house. Libra, you're going through 7th house. Thank you for those thumbs up for those of you who are here near. And you got the Lovers. Wow. Wow, this is can somebody in the chat tell me Princess of Pentacles? I don't want to look it up in the book. If you could just give me like a little snippet of what you know Princess of Pentacles to be. I mean, I got what I got, but I want to see something more. The Prince of Pentacles says the Princess of Echoing Hills. You're going through a 7th house transit. This is partnership. And I know for a fact that partnerships for you might be going through a moment of suffering. You might be suffering in partnerships. It's because something about your partnerships going through a brand new start. This is a divine spark in partnerships. And look at the irony. The shadow is the Lovers. This is what you don't see. This is the shadow aspect. What's happening? It's the Lovers. Okay. So understand that with the Lovers, you see this conflict. In order to get the love, that warrior, the lover is chained. Okay. You see by the foot, there is a stinger of the snake getting ready to sting the warrior from behind, but the warrior doesn't even see that stinger. And the lover might even be able to see what hurts. Libra risings, is that the page? The page of Pentacles is the Pentacle. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's the page. It's the page of Pentacles. Thank you. This deck says Princess, but it's the page of Pentacles. Thank you very much. Your lover, you want to help your lover, Libra. You see what's going on. You see the new start that they're going through, but they're struggling. They're suffering right now because they can't see it themselves. They can't see their worth. I don't even want to say their worth. They can't see who they are. They can't really embrace and accept the new identity that they're going through, the shift, the changes. And it causes you a little pain because you're fighting for them. You want them to see this so badly, but they struggle to do so. And in the meanwhile, while you're doing that, you're getting ready, while you're helping that partner who's suffering, you're getting ready to get stung. And your partner might be a little bit too self-absorbed to even tell you, to warn you, hey, look, watch your back while you help them. That's the shadow that on the opposite end, the children of the voice divine. On the opposite end of this divine spark of partnership on this Aries Sun, Aries Moon, methodical. Thank you. This is Libra energy. The page of Pentacles, or page of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles is methodical energy, reliable, trustworthy. This sounds like everything Libra right now. This is your Libra. Vigorous, embracing your talents. Aries energy, Aries New Moon, Aries Sun. Where you shine, bring in abundance. She is like Virgo, focused and practical. Thank you. I appreciate both of y'all. So this is now telling me that if your partner is suffering, okay, whoever you're in love with, because this is love for you right now. I don't think this is business. It could be business, but I don't think so. I think this is love for you. I think this is your romantic partner, Libra. Your partner that's suffering, you have to step away. You got to watch them a little bit. It might put you in pain, but you gotta watch them a little bit. You need to take a more objective approach, that more practical approach, and realize that no one can really be told who they are. As the identity being Aries, no one can be told who they are. They have to discover that for themselves. So even though you love this person, it's time to, again, like Secret Balance said, be and take that focused and practical approach to love right now. I'm understanding that you can with the wind energy of Libra, you can step outside of their suffering and recognize it as their suffering, even if you're in love with them, even if you're sexually engaged with them. This is Gemini. This is learning how to be adaptable. Okay. Um, Again, taking that objective approach so that you could be more methodical. You could, because you could still be reliable. Okay. This is Princess of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. You could be reliable. All right. You can bring in the abundance without having to directly take on that person's um your partner, your lover, which could be easily tough, especially if you're sexually involved with them. Don't be stubborn. Don't be so stubborn that you ignore and you deny yourself. You can still be trustworthy. You can be a trustworthy partner and witness from outside of your partner. Look at that throat, the chakra. It's time to speak up. It's time to speak up to your partner. You love them. You're going through this brand new start where it's like, you know what, loving them is not enough to betray yourself. All right. Loving somebody is not a good enough reason, personal opinion, to betray yourself. You can bring in the abundance, okay, by really focusing on where you as an individual shine and not putting too much on your partner and starting to do blame and shit like that. I just got on Aries Sun. Just watched that and it was spot on. Scorpio rising up next too. Yep, I'm an Aries and a Scorpio. Here we go, Wild Harmony. Feeling this fire energy in Aries season. Absolutely. Thank you all for those thumbs up. Help your brother out. And oh wow, my fucking arm looks good like this. Hey baby. Mwah. Okay, here we go. Libra, I think that really does it for you. Here's your animal card. Oh no, that's not you. You're right here. Turtle. Okay, this is the story card. When I see this card, this means that you have a lot of experience underneath your shell, and it's time to travel. It's time to move. The turtle is able to be on land and water, so you're able to understand your emotions, and also be grounded and reliable as a partner. Use the stories of all of your experience that you have that have been brought to you, and realize that this is not a call that you and your lover have to break up. This is not that call at all. It's that, like, you gotta let them go through their own individual shift and recognize who they are today, different than who they were. And in the meanwhile, you're going to do that successfully by making sure you step into your understanding of who the fuck you are. Okay, understanding your character in this role, even in a partnership. By you doing that, you're gonna lead by example. That's how you bring in the abundance. And her lower energy, she can be stubborn and wasteful. Yeah. The turtle is resourceful, Libra, and it uses its current experiences to close the old book and write a new one. So don't be stubborn. Write a new story with your personal experience. Aries, your experience, your instinct. Aries energy, instinct. Your instinct, not the instinct of your partners that you've absorbed. And by doing this, you will no longer be wasteful. You will step out of that stubborn earth energy and allow yourself to flow. Scorpio, baby. Here we go. This is me, Scorpio rising. All my Scorpio risings out there. What's up, gang, 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 gang? I've been doing some readings on the back door offline, and Scorpio, it's been kill season. And you ain't no stranger to that, Scorpio. Scorpio, you're going through the sixth house. Okay, this is your bodily health. This is medical conditions right now. Anything with the body that leads to the mental health. Scorpio, you have to release some pressure. Scorpio, you have to release some of the emotional energy out of your body because it's medically going to induce you into a place of just struggling physically. Not you like the emotions that you have not expressed. They have to find an outlet on the day to day. You have to find a way to start taking care of yourself. Scorpio, my question for you is: what do you need to do every day, more habitually, more consistently in the sixth house, this transit you're going through, Scorpio? What do you need to do in order to better take care of your body, in order to release some of those trapped emotions? because you're manifesting physical illnesses, you're manifesting physical injuries. Because right now you're being forced to go through this new start, Scorpio. Like everybody else, it's the divine spark, Aries Sun, Aries Moon. And it could be very tough for you to let shit go sometimes. Excuse me. Whew, thank you for those thumbs up. I appreciate it. It can be very tough for you to let shit go. But you realize that your body, this new start, this new beginning, and I can give you like examples for myself. All right. For me, myself, like my mental health was gonna really, and I thank God, was really gonna suffer if I didn't take on somebody to help me as an assistant. It's today, I think I'm about 6 years into running my own company, my own business. And only within the last 2 weeks or so have it been introduced to I've thought about this multiple times. I need help. 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 Can't do this by myself. And now me as an Aries Sun, Aries Moon, I'm going through a divine fucking new spark. And I'm a Scorpio rising. Okay, so I'm trying to give you a real life example. This is your opportunity. Okay. This is the shadow that you don't see coming. All right. I'm gonna give you a glimpse. Scorpio, can I make this shit up? Huh? 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 Can I make this shit up, Scorpio? I know exactly what this card means because this is one of my spirit animals. Okay, one of them. And I get this when I get it. Wow. Scorpio, you so divine. You so divine. This is your opportunity. I fucking fully take that, baby. And this is one of my card decks. This is one of the cards. When I pull this is one of my this is one of my innate cards. Like, I am the universe. Oh yeah. Oh wow, harmony. Oh, can't make it up. Can't make it up. You see the universe? I wish my camera was a little more clear. How do I do this? Okay. What elements can y'all pull out of this? Okay. Saturn, Scorpio. This is 6th house for you, by the way. 6th house transit. You got Saturn here. Already talking maturity, time that it takes for something to develop, for the universe to develop. Scorpio, off the rip, you see the universe. You're in this awkward position of the zodiac where I like to think of you as the heart chakra. You really superseded the lower chakra levels. You haven't really fully dived in and engaged in the top 3, but you have access and you can see them all. You're the height of humans right before Sag goes into the ascension, to the God. But I look at you as a demigod. This universe card has Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, and the North Node. What the fuck? North Node in Taurus. North Node in Taurus. North Node in Taurus. North Node in Taurus. Okay. Scorpio. I gotta sip water for this. I gotta use the bathroom so bad, and I'm not gonna break it. After this Scorpio, after this channel message, I'm gonna pee so I can get the last 4 of you. But right now, I can't break this. North Node in Taurus, which means South Node in Scorpio. You know that. You've put in the work. Look. When you get this card, this Scorpion card means that it's actually related to work. Scorpio, we prioritize our passion. We prioritize that motherfucking mosquito. You're gonna die. I hate killing mosquitoes, but yo, y'all really. I'm in a new house and this one has a lot more mosquitoes. This shit is bothering me. Like, it's bothering me. I'm next to so much nature, which is great, but there's too many motherfucking mosquitoes. Okay, listen, this card is work. This card is passion. It's being aggressive with your work. It's being overly passionate in a sense where you could be so concerned with the work. And this is 6th house. This is work. You're in a 6th house transit. Oh my God, this is so aligned. It's so aligned. And I could talk to you about it for myself. And I've been saying this. I prioritize work over everything and everybody. I prioritize my passions over everything and everybody. And I really don't give a fuck. I just don't care. But what's been happening is I've been forced to take on an assistant. And not even really forced. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to even be presented such an opportunity that just like fell into my lap in such a beautiful way. Thank you for those thumbs up. This is the opportunity. I feel the universe coming. I feel it here. I feel it inside of me. Right now, I'm in a brand new house today, and the work that I've put in has allowed me to be able to afford being and living where I am. Now, this is basically allowing me to digest the universe, okay? But with this Scorpion card, you also have to understand the stinger is there. So my health, by not switching up how I do work, how I do the day to day, which for me was about, I'm sixth house Aries, would be push forward, push forward, push forward, push forward. It's a home run or it's nothing at all. It's a home run or it's nothing at all. It's the entire universe that I take in one strike, or I take nothing because I'm not going to put any effort in. Scorpio, what you have to understand now is you've already put the effort in. Wow, this is in reverse. I got Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't know what Eight of Wands in reverse means. I can interpret it by itself without that. But I don't know what it means in reverse. The Lord of Swiftness. Didn't I just say, didn't I just fucking say moving too fast, going too fast? Look, this is Mercury energy in Sagittarius. Okay. So Scorpion, here's what you don't see. Here's the Lord. If somebody wants to contribute to the Eight of Wands in reverse specifically, if you could drop that definition, it would help me and the rest of the community out very, very much. Because I don't know what it means in reverse. But what I got is, this is the shadow aspect. Okay. It was in reverse. Listen, Scorpio. Okay. Listen. The Lord of Swiftness. Now, I got two messages right now. Because Scorpio, you're a strategist. Okay. Scorpio risings. You're a strategist. You strategize. You're not really quick to take action. Okay. When you do take action, it's a swift and it's done. Thank y'all for those thumbs up. If anybody does know the Eight of Wands in reverse and what that means, help delay. Thank you. It's a slowdown. Things aren't moving as quickly. Thank you, Nia. I appreciate you tremendously. Things aren't moving as quickly as they could be. And that's what it means. Blocks even. Okay. So this is what you don't see. All right. So I'll give prime example. Slowing down, obstacles, waiting. I give prime example. So right now I'm running, I'm hosting a retreat. Okay. I've ran a retreat before in Colombia, and I took so much of the work on myself. All right. Work. Sixth house transit for Scorpio. I took on so much work for myself, and it fucking killed me. By the time the retreat came, I was hurt. I was hurt. Like my body was just like, it was hurt. And I was forced to lean on my other facilitators that I had brought to the retreat. And I wasn't able to do what I knew I wanted and felt like I wanted to do for myself. So slowing down, obstacles, waiting. Look, I'm in the retreat right now. I'm running one again. This one's in Mexico, not Colombia. Slowing down. Okay. This week, I've been talking to a lot of women, going through round two of the interviews for the retreat. Work, the day-to-day grind. Okay. Some days I've been taking off completely. And as a part of that new start, that new divine spark, it's been taking on somebody to help me with the more administrative work, with the facilitation. And she's been absolutely paramount. She's been absolutely gold. Just to be able to send out certain extra emails that I didn't have to do on all levels, to do certain follow-ups so that we can build a team and build a culture and be able to better compartmentalize certain things within the day-to-day work life, where we're communicating between me and her and also my other business partners. So right now I'm working in a tight-knit team of 3 people. I've been personally forced to slow down. This is the shadow. This is the back door that we may not necessarily like. I'll be honest, a lot of me is liking this. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of me is liking this, needing to slow down to revitalize. Thank you. I've been liking this, and I had a meditation today, this morning, and this is a part of that's my little stoop. And I was right over there. Meditating on that shit. Just got in this apartment last night, and this morning I was like, oh God. I drank my first coffee today, and I didn't drink one yesterday, and it was a big dick coffee too. I was like, too much light, too much energy, which is Mercury and Sagittarius. Mercury is debilitated or is in its fall in Sagittarius because Gemini is home. Sagittarius, when you have the mind in Sag, it could be too idealistic, okay? It could be too idealistic. It could be too futuristic. It can want what it wants now and not really focus its flame, not really focus its fire. And if you do that, as my window gets dust blowing in here, awkward. It's weird. I could see dust flying in. Okay. Excuse me. Scorpio, here's what we're doing for the risings. Okay. 6th house transit. It's time to focus your fire. Look at this. This looks like focused fire, no? It's focused. It's time to retreat a little bit, embrace the delays, and understand that your opportunity forward is the fucking universe. So let's say if I use this retreat right now. Okay. We have a lot of here and there, back and forths. 8 women being taken up. I don't know how many. I think there's like 14 women in the loop at the moment to come to Mexico. What that 8 looks like between communication, deposits, properties that I have to secure. Okay. The universe is yours. You've literally already put in all the work, Scorpio. This is my point. This is what I'm getting right now. You've already put in the work. You see the future. You see the vision. You have the vision. You got to chill and embrace the fact that these delays do not mean that the universe is not yours. And I know that for myself as a Scorpio rising, sometimes I can focus on something so intensely that I can get migraines, I can get headaches, I could fucking pass out. There are times when I go to bed at night and I start crying, not because I'm sad or in any emotional state, but because I didn't blink through the whole fucking day. They're so consistent that my eyes dry out because I just don't blink. I'm so focused. It's like for whatever Scorpios out there, if you have hair or anybody watching, fuck that. It don't even matter if you're a Scorpio. I want you to take your hair by the scalp. I want you to breathe and exhale and pull. This becomes some of the release. Okay. I want you to tap here. No matter who you're watching, I'm a Scorpio rising and I get migraines so often. Yeah. We focus. Our focus is so fucking intense. It's like I want what I want. I'm going where I'm going. I get what I get. And if it ain't, and it's not even like, and we do play long game. So it's not even like it has to come now. So those delays, Scorpio, this shadow aspect, you very accustomed and familiar with delays. You are the fucking queen and king of eating tower moments. You feel me? You eat towers for breakfast, for fun. Sagittarius is a fun sign. It's the shadow. Understand that these moments of towers, this is the shadow part you don't see. The delays are fun for you. That's what it just finally hit me. You don't need when you get an obstacle in the way. There's a part of you that's sick. There's a part of your passionate self in the workspace. You're just sick for the stability that you gain. This is, look, universe, this is North Node and Taurus, the stability that you're working towards and the shadows that you're releasing, which is why these delays are coming, because it's a part of what Saturn has required of you to look, Saturn right there at the top, Saturn is required of you, Scorpio risings, to fucking realize and accept and embrace that you are the fucking master of the long game. Okay. Now, a lot of people will play you in the department of sex or relationships because intimacy is so important. Intimacy in the form of closeness that they'll say something like, "Yo, we got y'all for Scorpio." 5 years later, they're the one that want to sting you. Yeah, you forgot all about it. It ain't about that. Okay, because quite frankly, we don't want to sting anybody. So everybody needs to let go of that narrative. If anybody gets stung, if we're being honest, especially when you're in your health form, spirit stung that motherfucker for you, and you didn't have to. So if you feel ready to strike, okay? If you're ready to strike something passionately, slow the fuck down. Embrace the slow and realize that Saturn has your back. And Saturn will fucking reward you through time, okay? I've had so many people do fuck me over, right? They do sting me. And the thing is, even when it hurts, it always allows me to evolve, to transcend. All Scorpio risings. Look, Sagittarius in your mind. My mind always elevates no matter who fucks with me. This is what we do, Scorpio. We rise from the motherfucking darkness, from the motherfucking depths, from every tower moment, every delay. It just makes our victory so fucking sweet. Look, when you do sting, it you when you do sting, when the universe does pull up on you, thank you for those thumbs up. I appreciate you. When the universe pulls up on you, listen, this brand new start in your day-to-day work life is going to be way more balanced. You're going to be able to embrace your urges in a way that doesn't have to be extreme anymore, in a way that you actually feel sensuality from a standpoint where it's a more harmonious and balanced form of intimacy in your work relationships. And I really feel that, my working relationships, how I'm working with the social, okay, um, it's really not so dramatic anymore. Let me read this real quick. That's how I feel at work. I literally will stop and stare, just thinking, especially with this gem moon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Scorpio, the great one of the night of time. That's what this opportunity says at the bottom. The great one of the night of time. To be honest, this card, the universe card on this Hermetic Tarot deck is so fucking insane. There's so many things happening here. I don't even really know how to digest it, but I see the Phoenix first time. Look, Phoenix. I didn't even see the Phoenix at first. Look, rebirth. Okay, this is your greatest opportunity. The rebirth is coming. Scorpio, I'm going to drop you there. We're going to move to Sag. We're going to move to Sag. And like I promised, I'm going to use the bathroom. Your boy I gotta go. Scorpio, drop some personal experiences while I'm in the bathroom. I got a quick one, okay? And I promise I'll wash my hands. Drop a personal experience, vote, throw that thumbs up. I'll be right back. Okay, thank y'all. I'm here. Take care of your bladder. I know, yo. I know. That's that focus. That's that Scorpio focus. It's like, I shall endure. I'm gonna endure everything I need to. We're gonna make it happen. Man, when I tell you I'm so excited for life, and I would like to take a personal moment before I go to Sag to say thank you to each and every motherfucking one of you. I honestly feel like I love my YouTube community so much, this whole Astro Tribe so much. Um, you know, I just can't stress it. I'm recognizing that it's about, I think it might be 6 years ago now. 6 years ago, I started my business. Where is it? Five? I don't know, and nor does it matter. 5 years. I think today's 5 year. And 66666 has been pulling up. Even my neighbor today, I got a brand new neighbor that his door number is 6. And my house number is 9. And it's like we're coming to the end. And when I look at 9, the tough part about the 9 is that right after is the brand new cycle. It's the full completion. When you get to 10, it goes to 1. It's the full completion. So 9 is only tough as a number to deal with because it requires surrender. This is the end of the numerology wheel, okay, not the astrological, but it's exactly in astrology. 9 would be the ascension, okay. It would be the taking of the suffering and finally flying higher, which literally, I already put it back, which literally was the Sag. Nope, I didn't. Which literally was the Sag ascension, the Sag energy right here. So I want to just take a personal moment and say, really, I really fuck with y'all. I really thank you so much. I set out and I could never, in the beginning of my career, I set out, I wanted to travel the world. I wanted YouTube to be my channel, my job, to do what I do, and embrace that. And so it's like, wow, 999. I know. I've been getting hella 999s, hella 999s. I'm here. And for all my Scorpio rising listening, it's like I feel this, and this is a part of my thank you in the moment. It's like, oh my God, it's here. Like I've been effectively sustaining myself doing YouTube, and I have not been overworking it, right? At one point, when I first started feeling that, like, oh shit, I'm near, I was like every motherfucking day. Where now it's like I had to like reduce it, worry about the quality, and worry about the balance. Virgo, 6th house, mutable. Okay, 6th house, where we at? I have to worry about the balance of, okay, look, Virgo doesn't do any one thing all at the same time. And this is what my Aries would have to go through as a healing. I'm an Aries sun, Aries rising, the divine fucking spark we here, baby. Chiron and Aries was saying, look, like I had to heal these certain parts of my identity, which links back to my Scorpio rising. And what that looked like was not overworking 6th house Scorpio, not overworking in order to cover up or mask certain insecurities of myself, of feelings of inadequacy. And that kind of plays back again into the Aries. So it's like to realize that I'm absolutely adequate. I don't have to go live every fucking day to prove that I'm here, I did it, and this is what I need to do to sustain it. I don't have to use YouTube in any way that any other YouTube is using it, but I can choose to do and work in my way, which is sixth house and like Virgo 10th house. It is mutable. I do bring chaos to a place of organization, but in a way that's never direct. It's a little bit here, through analyzing the data, which it's sixth house. Get an assistant. It's Scorpio. You need help. Okay. If you are working a company by yourself, I'm telling you, Scorpio risings, you need help now. You need help now. You can no longer do it alone. I could no longer do it alone, and I'm happy to admit that. Because yesterday, while I know stuff was happening in the back door, you know what I was able to do? I was able to fucking go to a movie, okay, and not look at my phone at the movie. I was able to walk around and fucking get lunch. And then in the meanwhile, I was getting little text messages from the people that I'm working with, and it's like, hey, X, Y, and Z did or said blah. X, Y, and Z did or said blah. And I'm like, okay. And then I know that I can trust, okay, my teammates. This is part of the healing of Chiron in the background. Chiron's healing. Trust my teammates to be confident in their own self. All right. So that's just more. We go into Sag now, fifth house. But thank you, motherfuckers. Okay. Yes, my mouth is Virgo. Vulgar. All right. I also have an Aries and Mercury, and this is what it is. It's a part of the healing of my identity. This is more like 2 years ago, where like I grew up and like we would never fucking curse. You can't curse. I couldn't curse, but it was like that wasn't me. I cursed, and that was one of the things. Where like Gary Vee was one of the most interesting people. When I don't have Instagram anymore, but when I did, I used to watch Gary Vee. And he cursed, and he made it very clear that like this is a part of my identity healing. I couldn't fully dive into my character, which is partially inspiring as fuck, partially because I do curse, not because it's a must or necessary, not because I don't know how not to in the right settings and right environments, but on my motherfucking channel, on my outlets, I'm gonna talk that talk, baby. All right, Sag, thank you for those thumbs up, for those likes, for allowing YouTube and that dream of mine to become a reality, for retreats and running those retreats as a part of the entire reality. I'm so grateful. All right, here we go. Sag, I know y'all in here. Where my Sagittarius at? Where's my Sag? Okay. I'm going to cut on the animal. Mix that up. Sag, you're right here on the bottom. I didn't even see you yet. Shark. Oh. Sag. Oh. I don't even remember what that card is about. I'm going to talk to you about what I remember in the area that I'm going. The first thing I got, Sag, and I ain't even go any forward yet. Sharks can't and don't swim backwards. If a shark swims backwards, if it goes backwards, it dies because of the way its gills are set up. If a shark cannot swim backwards, if anything, it has to circle around. So if a shark misses its one attack going towards you and getting ready to jump, and it misses, it has to literally circle around. I've been seeing 999 for hella days too, by the way. I mean like a week now. It's here. I'm actually in my new capsule. This new house is my capsule. My last one was my spaceship. I just moved out of there yesterday. Today, this is my time capsule. Hyperspeed. We're warping. But the delays slowing down, Scorpio. Okay, listen. Shark, I'm gonna get you in that shark. Back to back to back, and I mixed it. And let me make sure I mixed it. I lied. That ain't you. I didn't mix this one. I mixed the animal oracle. I got overly excited. That's on me. Let me mix up. Let me make sure I do it. Let me get the old school shuffle. Those cards were back on top. So give me a second. Sag, y'all so anti, yo. Y'all like, y'all motherfuckers be jumping out the gym, yo. Y'all like, nah, let me out. I'm ready for it. Focus your fire, right? Already, this is a water card. In order to focus your fire, add a little bit of emotion. Okay, add a little emotion into the mix. Sagittarius, you're going through a fifth house. Your love life is on woo wee. I've been hearing a lot of different shows talk about this too, but what I didn't hear yet is that your love life is going through a healing element. All right, you are Sag. You have the perception. You can see everything. You see it sometimes so far in the future where you get really fucking impatient and you just start jumping. You start jumping ship. Okay. You and your love life, you love to jump ship. I don't even like to say it, but it is what it is. You know what you do, Sag. You jump ship. When things get rough, when things get real, you like to run. But you don't even run. You just ascend. You just fly. And you could take that approach where fifth house Sag, where you're probably healing, you could take that high and mighty approach. That like there's a word for this. You could get you can use cynicism, Sagittarius. You can become a cynic, okay, in a way where you trying to protect yourself, but you're really cutting people out. Look, King of Swords, Sag, your love life. This is fifth house transit for you. This is also creative projects, yes, but I really feel it is love right now. I'm getting love. I'm honestly, I getting love, and on the other end, I got you with the other side of your career because your career is about to boom. It's about to blow up. Your career about to blow. Your mind is starting to catch up with who you want to be, or how you want the world to see you for all of the creativity that you put out there. But first, in order to do that, you have to heal. And I really feel like, oh shit, yeah, you got material success coming. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So this is love and business. This is love and somebody. I'm gonna read this King of Swords cards, but somebody drop it in the comments for me what you got. What is King of Swords? It was upright. I see like 5 children on this motherfucker. I see Aquarius energy. I see Capricorn energy. This is the last deacon of Capricorn. It's a wise Capricorn, and it's the first and the second deacon of Aquarius. There's a lot of children. And children in this instance, look, there's 5. That's fifth house. Woo! The boy's magical. I be on. Yo, yo, yo. The divine spark. Sag. 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 Who's inside your nanny? Okay? Who's dropping that thing on top of that thing? Who's dropping that dun to dun? Don't drop that dun to dun. Please drop that dun to dun. You know you like to twerk it some. You know you like to twerk it some. Yo, you about to, y'all fucking. You having some magical babies. Listen, you have babies. You literally have babies of the future. Your children. What you? Okay, look. Okay, here we go. I got a picture. Coming. I have a picture. It's forming. Listen, Sag. Okay, fifth house. What's happening for you is this channel message is coming through hot. Let me drink some water. It's coming through hot. If somebody knows what King of Swords means, on here it says the Prince of the Chariots of the Winds. If somebody knows what King of Swords is, go ahead, drop that. Help me out. Okay. Let me know what that means. It's not up. It's upright. It's not in reverse. And I thank you all for whoever says something. Okay. Sagittarius, your biggest energy, your biggest transformation, okay? Your evolutionary moment is that you've officially understood from the top down. And I mean in that order, from the top down. You've been at the top of the mountain. You've already ascended. You're at the top of the mountain. You know what your creative projects look like and how they're going to play into the image that you're taking on, the brand new social reputation that the world will know you for. 10th house Mercury, your Mercury in 10th house is being impacted. You literally know. You see it very clear. And it has 2 elements. It has to do with your lover, somebody who you really didn't fully commit to yet, but you kind of did. You look, you were at the top of the mountain already. You see the legacy that you want to build. And now you know. You have the intelligence, okay? Sagittarius, fifth house. You have the intelligence and the knowledge and literally the vision of how divine your children will be. I see 5 kids right here. I'm going to play that to the fifth house, but you could be having a lot of kids because, you know, Sag, you do things in Jupiter is your planet. You do things in excess. So you do things literally in excess. Jupiter likes to expand whatever it touches. So Jupiter being your dad in the fifth house, you could be having a lot of kids. But all of this is linking back to you can't you I need to know what this shark cards mean. The shark is telling me to pull up. I need the shark. All right, here we go. We got the shark book. We got the book. I need to know the shark. The shark is the missing element. On the back end, Sag, you have the Lord of Material Success. You have 6 of Pentacles on the back. But up front, we got to get this shark down. This is the 6 of Pentacles. Right before we move the cat, we're going to move into the shark. I see you. I see you, shark. I saw you, shark. You hiding. See, look. See, Sag? Y'all be hiding, yo. Y'all be hiding from, you hiding from this new start in your romantic life. And this new start in the projects that you put out there for the world to see. 10th house, 5th house going to the 10th. Look, understand that the creative project that you're doing is not actually the work that's going to be required. It's just the exploration of what makes you extremely unique, Sagittarius. What ways does your creativity require you to have more of a kid, childlike form of expression? Master of communication, intellectual masculine energy. Thank you very much, Nia. I appreciate you tremendously. If I could like give people stars on this, you would get a star for just like helping me out on this. Okay, look. Oh, I knew I had to go read this real quick. Okay, look, Sag. Here you go. Sag risings, or wherever Sag is in your chart. For me, it's in second house, and it's in my first house for arrows. Okay. Look, this is directness. Sagittarius energy. Hello, shark. It's directness. Like I said, the shark goes right at you. If it misses, it has to turn around. This is exposure. Like I said, 10th house in the motherfucking, 10th house for Mercury. Your mind is starting to fully accept Sagittarius on this new moons and this full moon, new moon in Aries. Today, the brand new divine spark. I don't think y'all understand how serious Aries sun, Aries moon is. I don't think y'all fully understand it. This is exposure. This is revealing your true nature and desire. True nature, 5th house, Leo. This is when you finally emotionally, after Cancer, you finally emotionally accept your identity because it's still a finding out. It's still Cancer's still one of the first 4. And the first 4 are identity, who you are as an individual, not with other people. Leo is who are you and how does your true nature, your desires, okay, show up when you relate, communicate with other people. Communicate, thank you to Nia, masterfully. Masculine energy, Leo, okay? 5th house. This is your house going on. Intellectual, because you're Sag. You are intellect, all right? The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. That's why I say you're going through healing. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest. Sag, that's not you. You got to talk to your love partner. I really feel like this is love at this part. You got to talk to your partner. You got to be honest with them. What the fuck is hiding? What's lurking inside of? What's lurking that you haven't healed or that you're trying to heal, but you're trying to keep it private? Whenever you're hesitant to be totally yourself or to say what you really want, this is when you get that shark energy. It may be tempting to continue to pretend nothing is wrong. But when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Look, so by you not being direct, you're going to keep running in a circle. If you're not going to be direct, you got to keep running in a circle. You're going to keep missing your target. You're not being direct enough. When you're out of balance, you get real sneaky and destructive. We know you can destroy. When you're in balance, you are intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. To bring yourself into balance, focus on honesty. And it's really not that hard for you, Sagittarius, to be honest. It's really not. Like you're a truth seeker. Gemini is your shadow side, and Gemini is just truthful. When you look at the shadow, when you get into that shadow, you get the Six of Pentacles. This is success, material success. Taurus energy. Yeah, this is Taurus energy. And the moon. This is the moon in Taurus. This is your resources. This is you finding more emotional stability. Look, if you allow yourself to go through this healing and to come out of the shadow, stop lurking on your creative projects and in your romantic life, your career is going to glow up. You're literally going to be financially stable. You're going to have a home that you feel stable in, and if your family, okay, because this is the opportunity. If you're looking to have kids, I know you've been hearing this from a lot of people, or you have kids already. You're going to gain more stability for the children, a better home. You know what to do. You know how to build your legacy. All right, Sag, that's you. Comment anything that you want to add into there. We're going to go into the last three. Damn, I got to fucking urinate again. I had that coffee. Oh, that Eight of Wands kind of wanted to jump, but that's a little awkward. We're not going to take that. All right, Capricorn, 4th house. Pain in the family. Capricorn, 4th house, you have pain going on in the family. It is time to heal some family dynamics. This looks like boundaries. This kind of goes back to Cancer rising as well. Cancer rising, Cancer suns. You have to set boundaries in order for you to embrace this new identity of how you're going to show up publicly. And for for Capricorn, your opposite sister sign, Capricorn is a feminine energy. Sometimes I think it feels like a masculine energy because that earth element, the control, Saturn element of maturity. What boundaries with your family do you need to set, Capricorn? Go ahead and type that in. What are you healing, Capricorn? Capricorn rising, Capricorn sun. And if not that, where does Cap sit in your place? So for me, it's in 2nd house. It's actually 3rd house. Wow, my sister and my mom are coming here, and I think in 9 days, they're coming to Mexico. So for me, in this new start in family, that will look like, I already know. Everybody got a story with their dad. Everybody got a story with their mom, right? I already know. There are going to be some boundaries that I got to set. I always got to set boundaries. This 4th house could be with the father specifically, but also could just be with the family dynamic. Okay? You have pain coming up in your family, and the opportunity of this, wow, this looks so beautiful. Oh my God, dolphins. Dolphin energy and Cancer. There's the opportunity. Family. Look, like, oh wow, this is the 2 of Cups. This looks so beautiful. This is Venus and Cancer. This is the Lord of Love. And you're being held. You're being held, and you're so fucking abundant. Your biggest opportunity is to actually value family in a new way. This is really beautiful. And because I see this, I'm going to skip ahead, and I'm gonna pull the Dolphin card. Specifically, you're getting that. That's what my guides tell me. Go fuck what your rules are. We're gonna do that. Where you at, Dolphin? I love the Dolphin card too. Dolphin card is so majestic. It's so beautiful. It's so okay. Where you at, Dolphin? The Dolphin is hiding. Why are you hiding, Dolphin? What's happening? Because 4th house is private. You already are hiding how much you value your family. You're hiding how important it is for you to set these boundaries already. Look, because you shouldn't be hiding. You have no reason to hide. Where are you at? We're gonna go through it again. Capricorn. Why are you hiding? 4th house. Look, that's private life. Something in your private life behind the doors with your family, you don't want to discuss. Dolphin, got you. And it's upside down. Look, it did anything it could to not be discovered. Okay, look. You got the Two of Cups for the biggest opportunity. If you address this pain in your family, fourth house. This looks very clearly like you just have to set some new boundaries, and then the love will flow through the family abundantly. You just got to set some new boundaries, and then the love will flow through abundantly. Damn, you still alive? Just left work. Back in this bitch. Y'all, I'm still alive, baby. I can't die. I told somebody the other day, like, I've broken cars that tried to hit me before. Energetically, broke them bitches. Can't die. I can't die. I got a mission. I got a purpose. I got a real reason. We all got a real reason I'm here, but I fully accept that shit. I'm here. Okay. This is what you don't see coming. And I'm gonna see you in a second, Missy. I see your comment. Nine of Swords, the Lord of Despair and Cruelty. This looks very treacherous. This looks very painful. This is a shadow. This is the part you don't see coming. This is Mars and Gemini energy. Okay. This looks very painful. This is the shadow aspect. This is Mars and Gemini energy. Two of Cups. Got that too. Reconciliation. Okay, there you go. This is the shadow. If you do not reconciliate, if you do not use the intelligence and recognize how special you are, okay? If you do not reconciliate, if you do not value the love of reconciliation, if you don't get real, okay, you have a lot of pain coming. Imagine that sword. You see how it's jagged, it's curvy. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be really disgusting. You might not like this, but I almost get this image of, like, you know when you ate something and you start shitting, but it's like spiky. It's like, oh, it's very uncomfortable. It's like, oh, what is coming out of me? Like, this is not smooth at all. And I know that's not the prettiest image. It is what it is. That's the image I got. You know how painful that is? This is the Lord of Despair and Cruelty. Okay. If you do not reconciliate with the family, if you do not accept and embrace the love and how much you value your family, how much love is overflowing in the family, of how you, there's a hand at the bottom of this. The love, you're being held, but there's something missing. You're being held, but see, you can't see it. Even though you look down at it, even though you look down at the hand that you, or you are looking down at the support you have, you're looking down on it and you're not really embracing how supported you've always been. That's one level. But the other message is the fact that you're looking down at it, but the flower has blossomed and you can only see the gushers. You can only see the eruptions. Capricorn risings, fourth house. You only see the pain. You only see the volcanic eruptions, and you don't realize that the eruption is actually an overflow of abundance. You don't actually see that you're being held all the time. You literally you're. I gotta read this, Dolphin. You only see cruelty and despair. This is the shadow. This is also, I also see evil eye. How many tentacles is this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back to 3. You didn't communicate. You need to take a fresh new start in the Two of Cups, in the love, in the reconciliation. You need to look at this in a new way. Right now, there's an evil presence. This one's coming in. This is just got real. Okay, this just got real. You have an evil presence in your vicinity, but I think it's more in your mind. Your mind has. You need to get your mind in check. Your mind is crooked right now. It's crooked. You logically, the actions that you're taking are crooked. They're misaligned. This is what you don't see. They're misaligned. You don't really recognize how much you're loved. You don't recognize how much you value the family and the love of family. And there's literally an evil presence, something involved. I feel like, just to over really do this for real, sage your home. Get some charcoal. Burn the charcoal. I just burned it in my home yesterday. I burnt charcoal, copal. You could burn that. Sage, Palo Santo. I think you got to go through an energetic cleanse. I think you need to, and if you don't live with your family, tell them to do it. with kindness. Tell them like, look, like somebody, I gotta. I really feel like there's an evil entity attached to either you or somebody in your family, and it's blocking the communication that's required. It's blocking the assertion of y'all communicating to embrace that flow of love. Capricorn, fourth house. We're gonna read the Dolphin because the Dolphin is a healer. Mind you, this Chiron is in Aries. This is us healing who we are. And for Capricorn right now, healing who you are in the family. You know, what is your fucking role? What's your identity look like in the family space? Um, and stop underestimating who you are. This is key. The Dolphin is innately intelligent. It is a healer. It is light and is blessings. The gifts of the Dolphins are beyond what our human minds can grasp. Yep, look, this is the mind. This is Gemini and Mars, right down here. This is Gemini and Mars. You see the bottom. You're thinking your way into despair. Dolphin personalities are often drawn to the healing arts as they are sensitive to the subtle and enjoy working at the level of spirit. Too much in the mind. It is easy for dolphin types to underestimate the impact they make in the world. These creatures play such an important role in the wheel of karma that coming in contact with a dolphin will change the entire course of your day. This is the Two of Cups. Dolphins, two of them. Coming in contact with your family right now. The reconciliation of your family. Dynamic. What you value about them. And the ways that you stop moving side to side and being so shy and reserved and what you communicate, but be more direct. You feel emotionally safe now. You didn't feel emotionally safe to talk and reconcile things before, but now you feel safe. And when Cancer feels safe, they push forward relentlessly like no other. The dolphin type, when you come in contact with it, will change the entire course of your day and thus your life. Welcome to the motherfucking divine spark, baby. This is Aries Sun, Aries Moon. This is the new moon in Aries. It's divine spark. You have now come in contact with this card, the dolphin, and it will change the entire course of your day and thus your motherfucking life. This card also, and I know who's on this call because you got this card before. You always get this card. You always get this card. This card can also indicate a profound blessing is on the way. When you're out of balance, you underestimate your power. Okay? That's what's happening. Your power, Aries, you. When you're in balance, you're active as in the healing space and you have a strong spiritual practice. Get that spiritual practice in play. Because that's going to help you get out of the mind and taking action only from your mind and more into your feelings. You're not in your feelings, Capricorn, which is not that hard because you Capricorn, y'all motherfuckers be repressing the hell out of your feelings and y'all let depression take over, not realizing and accepting that when you get depressed is exactly when you get emotionally and intellectually and spiritually enlightened. That's exactly when you get depressed. In whatever way you feel like you failed publicly in the family, as a public failure in the family, it's time to let it go. It's time to stop underestimating your power. And to bring yourself into balance with the dolphin energy, you got to get with like-minded spirits. This way is hitting for me and Capricorn rising close to me. Yep, Missy, there you go. Yep, Nia, there you go. Dragon's Bloods work too. Yeah, I got Dragon's Blood. Dragon's Blood is I got a stone, Dragon Blood stone. I think it's right there. I see it right there. I can show you. They have them in different colors. I have it right here. They have them in different colors. And this is a stone for Aries. I got it from my Aries. And to be honest, it's not overly powering. Like I don't pick it up when I feel something like super duper magical. I don't. But it's grounding. It grounds my identity though, in a very common sort of way. So I'm happy that I don't feel anything magical or whatever. But I do put this on my root chakra. I meditate in the mornings. This is bloodstone. This is not dragon's blood. This is actually bloodstone. So forgive me, but I'm feeling called in this moment to give you the bloodstone. This is not dragon's blood. Somebody tell me, Nia, what is dragon's blood? Can I find dragon's blood somewhere? Spyro. Can I borrow some blood, homie? Can I borrow some of your dragon blood? Get around like-minded spirits. I'm actually interested in dragon blood because I've been practicing more and more witchcraft. Cat, this is you. You know you hate your emotions. You don't even like to think of that shit. You're just like, emotions furthest away from Cancer, the most emotionally evolved because it allows itself to experience the flow of the ocean and the flow of emotions rather than Cap getting stuck in it, the earth of it all, being too methodical, too practical. Family requires deeply intense love, and that's more than just providing from a material resource standpoint. Cap risings, this is more than just for supplying the resources, more than giving the home or making the big fucking bank and being able to supply your children with everything they want and need. This is more than that. They need love. Your family needs love. Doesn't matter what you buy them. Okay? Can't buy love. Hey y'all, what's up, Jamie? What's up, Jamie? Good to hear from you. You can't buy love, Capricorn rising. Okay? You can't buy material success. You can't buy emotions. You can't buy your way into the emotional world of your family. And if you keep trying that, you're going to underestimate your actual power. Mind you, Chiron is in Aries, and you're going through a healing identity. That's that. You're no longer underestimating yourself. I believe in you. Okay, here we go. Last two: Aquarius rising, third house. Pisces, second house. Pisces, I got something for you. Aquarius risings, I know who y'all are too. We're gonna do that. So in this moment, if you're not a Pisces rising or Pisces, if you're not a excuse me, Jesus, dragon burps. Aquarius rising, if you are not Aquarius sun, Aquarius rising, I want you to look at Aquarius in your chart. So ironically, Aquarius is third house for me. Okay. This is a divine spark. And it looks like you might be on this new start, this new beginning, taking on it's an incense you can cleanse your space with. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I have some salvia. I think the salvia in English is sage. I have a sage incense. It's not burning right now. I burned some this morning. And man, that shit smell good. But I thank you for that because I know there's witchcraft stores and I'm gonna go look for that dragon's blood. Dragon. I'm trying to think how the fuck they say that in Spanish. Sangre de dragon. Sangre de dragon. Maybe. Dragon's blood, the blood of a dragon. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Aquarius, I'm cutting you up on the left and the right. Aquarius, first thing you got is for the opportunity. Very interesting. The lovers. This looks like your op. I got some dragon's blood bath salts. Oh, I like the blood bath salts. Too bad my shower has no tub. It's okay. I'm gonna get a tub soon. That's why when I do get tubs, it's the part about traveling. I don't always have a tub. But when I do get a tub, I'm in that bitch. Ooh, Eight of Wands. You real active today. The Eight of Wands is everybody. Lord of Swiftness. Oh, but it's not in reverse this time. Last time it was in reverse. Okay, Aquarius, it's time. What you don't see is that it's time to move. And I know this because, yo, Aquarius, y'all been going through some shit, yo. People have not understood the amount of pressure that you've been under. I speak about this with Saturn in Aquarius. My Saturn is in Aquarius. It's in the third house. And it's like, on one level, this is sales. I think people always forget about sales in the third house. This is sales, but to do so in a progressive and a futuristic way. So with me, it's been less about sales. So let's say like I'm running a retreat right now. You know, backdoor astrology readings are happening. Okay, working on different futuristic and progressive plans on what will sell on the lower end, like $15 plans, $20 plans, $20 giveaways, whatever that is. Like I'm really starting to run more challenges. I'm forming this with my team in the background, and it's like this is my Saturn Aquarius, me maturing through this version of sales, focusing on more passive forms of income. Okay, in that sales department. So these are just prime examples. And the shadow, what you don't see coming is it's time to move. This is the shadow. It's, you can get swift with it. This is the Lord of Swiftness. This is Sagittarius energy and Mercury. You can perceive and mentally digest a tremendous amount. This is a lot of firepower. Aquarius, my question for you right now is, and wherever Aquarius is in your chart, I want y'all to type this for your response for you, so I can like engage you. And I see somebody, I think I see Elijah. Type where Aquarius is in your chart, and I'll engage you and try to speak about what that means for you to get some examples. Okay. Saturn in Aqua 2, Moon in Aqua 2. Okay. What house? Give me a house. Help me out. Help me engage you. Third house, Aquarius. This is you embracing a brand new community on this divine spark. Aries Moon, Aries Sun, brand new community, brand new coursework. Okay. Taking on a brand new coursework. So for me right now, the brand new coursework is happening. The majority I'm going through. I think I just paid about, I don't know, like $750 to join a mastermind group, Discord, Telegram, call it whatever, courses, group, a new community that is progressively helping me, even in that department of sales. Why? Because on this group, working in cryptocurrencies and working in the technology, 11th house, Aquarius, the technology of third house, let's say sales, it's allowing me to make progressive adjustments where the resources, let's say money in this instance, that I gain from this investment is helping with sales. So I'm just trying to use like real life examples. But for you, Aquarius, you are a fixed sign. You are a fixed masculine energy, Aquarius. People don't understand how stuck you like to get because with Uranus being in here, you always have to go through some shocking surprise. So it seems like even though you like what you like and you know what you like, things always are changing because of Uranus's shocking developments and influences. Uranus, your planet, your modern planet, excuse me, is in Taurus, which is your money. We just talked about money a little bit. Somebody help me with this lovers card. What would lovers mean in the space of money, community, or learning a new skill? Aquarius, second house. I see. Fucking, I knew it, yo. Because I'm like, yo, I'm getting this lovers card. This is your opportunity. But I don't got love with this. This ain't love. We had lovers earlier for Sagittarius. That could have been a lie. I don't know if I got it for Sag. I got it for somebody earlier, and it was love. It could have been Sag, I think. But this is not love. This is money. This is resources. This is learning new skills. This is community. Third house Aquarius. If somebody can drop in here, what does this tarot card mean? The lovers in the space of money, and setting yourself free from captivity around how you communicate in your communities. I'm still getting money. Maybe this animal oracle, because we're going to clarify all of this. This is not clear all the way yet. It's not all the way clear yet. Maybe business partnership. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Now we're talking. Business partnership. I like that. Now we're talking. So what you don't see coming, what you don't see, what's hidden from you is that a group, a community that you're going to partner with is going to send you into the future. Wow, it's finally time for the mouse. The mouse has been trying to come out. It's been trying to come out. Could it be because we're coming into a union with self, not necessarily someone else, for unlocking the key to our money? That's an automatic for the fact that the moon is in Aries and the sun is in Aries. So that's an automatic yes, Jamie. That's an automatic yes. I think you just hit about, I feel like 60%, because there's something else. And we're gonna hit this for you, Aquarius. There's something there. When it hits me, I'm gonna be like, Erika. But that is also true. Because Aries is the individual, okay? Oh. Oh. Aquarius rising, second house, Pisces, third house, Aries. Third house to Aries. Back into the third house of the new moon of Aquarius. Yes. Yes, Jamie. You just fucking hit it, Jamie. Thank you. Aquarius is third house to Aries is third house to Aquarius, and right now Aquarius on this new moon in Aries is going through a third house transit, of course, in community. In the group, who the fuck are? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I in the group? What is my personal, individualistic, and bold contribution to the community, the group, and even the way where they're making sales? Am I involved in? Okay, so let's give an example. I just joined a new group. Like I said, I just paid like $750 or so to get into this group, and I had to put the notifications on mute for a little while because I was like, the Discord and Telegram, that shit was like, I was like, oh my god, there's so much shit happening. There's you fucking too much talking. But in that group, one, I'm very grateful that I took that new start into this community. Aquarius, third house. You're taking new starts into a community, forming your digesting and starting instinctually this brand new start with the group, with the collective, and how you contribute to the collective, how you contribute to humanity, how you contribute to your friends and the connections of the friends. Because in this group of these investors that I'm in with now, I don't know all of them. I don't know all of them. And I was really active in the beginning. I'm trying to learn about it. And it is a lot of new learning for me in that space of um, really selling myself, which is what I feel in the moment. You selling yourself in the group. What is the identity? This becomes the question that I want to type down. This becomes the question. What is your identity in the group of unique, which is the key, individuals? Each and every one of you in that group is an individual. Okay? But who are you? What separates you in the way that you're able to contribute without switching up, without playing fake? Aquarius and Aries, neither one of them are fake, neither one of them are phony. Okay? They don't play that nonsense. This is why we respect each other. Even when we don't get along, because Aquarius got a big ass fucking head. Okay? And Aquarius, no, and Aries is again baby boss, where it's like, yo, stop running circles around me, right? Aries will look at Aquarius like, stop trying to run mental circles around me. My initial instinct of what I thought, what I felt, what I am, my emotion infused in with the intuition, which is my instinct altogether, my gut, is that of a 0 to 2-year-old. And babies are never wrong. Okay? So Aries is there. And then on top of that, Aquarius is always right. So even though we mix well and our energy sextiles and trines and is harmonious, there is that ego complex that we go back and forth with. So this new start for you is, how can you be an individual of yourself within the group, within the community, within the course? How can you sell yourself, your identity, while still respecting the other people involved? Okay, look. The mouse is detail-orientated, small-minded, interesting. It's nitpicky, and it's nervous. This gives me Virgo vibes. If third house is Aries, fourth is No. So second, eighth house. This is eighth house. So Aquarius going through eighth house. Virgo is eighth house to Aquarius. So this is you sharing. Okay, this is you sharing your resources. All right, Aquarius. So in what ways have you been really, again, nitpicky? You're not quick enough. Okay, Virgo influence. This is the shadow right here. Virgo can be nitpicky. It can be nervous. It can be small-minded. Sagittarius energy, like you see, is not small-minded. It's actually almost too big. It's too expansive. Okay. Where are you being nervous about this new start, this new endeavor within this new community, Aquarius? And where does it sit in your chart? Where you see it, you don't see that it's time to move quickly because you're being too orientated, too detail oriented. You worry about too much, and it's making you small-minded. Look, the mouse has an innate desire to tend to the details. It often spends its days fixing, preparing, organizing, scrutinizing. Virgo. And this is eighth house. Unfortunately, sharing your resources. Unfortunately, a mouse personality does not notice when they've gone too far. Soon as they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail, this can be quite a painful experience for both the mouse and those around them. I shit you not. Virgo is in the eighth house right now for the new moon. Literally, Virgo. I went through this message for Virgo. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. Okay, look, let me finish the mouse. While mouse energy is at play, step back for a moment. It may be time to find a more purposeful project. Third house on Aquarius, your new moon, you're learning something new. Has to be unique to you. Aries energies, new moon Aries, has to be unique. You have to be purposeful. One that's worthy of your exacting eye. Exacting eye. Look, Aquarius is like linked to this vision of the future. Literally, it's fucking alien. It's from outer space. When you're out of balance, you're busy with no purpose. Third house, Aquarius, hello, the mouse. When you're out of balance, you're busy with no purpose. What's your purpose? What is your purpose? When you're in balance, you're organized, resourceful, and prepared. Okay? So you study new course content, new course material. Okay, you're involved in a new community right now. Look, it requires me to organize my messages. Like I gotta like turn on certain for my third house Aquarius, I got to turn on certain notifications. I got to turn off certain notifications. I got to organize that. I got to be more resourceful so I can better prepare myself. Because again, in this space, I'm working right now in investments that are very volatile. All right, I'm working with very volatile investments. Like they're very quick, they're very end, they're very like on the day with the level of investment I'm doing. Where if I don't have the right attention on it, or if I spend too much attention on it, there's a balance that needs to be required. Look, find a meaningful project. That is how you get in balance. Find a meaningful project. We have the last sign coming up. But understand what the opportunity was, Aquarius. The opportunity was for you to break free of the chains. Okay? To take on that Aryan like warrior energy. That individualistic energy. What Aquarius loves, to be unique. And that is the breaking of the chains, ladies, gentlemen. It's time to slice them up. You got to break that chain. You got to break that chain. And when I say that chain, I think of fixed energy of Aquarius. Where have you been stuck? Where have you been stuck? Let's see, Gemini. So if that Gemini is the opportunity, and the shadow was Sag. You gotta let go of the details because the details are all in the sauce, in the adventure of Sagittarius, the mind. That's Mercury and Sag. The details are in the life magic. That's your shadow. This is what you don't see. You have to live the life. You look. If you stay stuck in this Aquarian-like circle of fixed energy, you're not gonna progress. Which Aquarius is progressive. So your Uranus is gonna come in here and wipe that ass up. I know myself best, and I know myself. I could then bring the best to the collective. Yep. Let it go, Aquarius. Don't be so meek. Yep. It's okay to let loose. And you know why that's so true? Busy with no purpose, shaking my head. You know why that's so true? Because who's the opposite? Who's the shadow of Aquarius? Leo. Is Leo meek in any way, shape, or form? Have you seen a Leo be meek? They don't even have to be like, ah. But have you seen a meek one? 333 on screen. Lovers. I got 333 on screen. Lovers. 369. Oh. 369 has also been pulling up. The 3, the 6, and the 9. 666, 999, 369. And right there, we just got, as I'm talking about the lovers, the 333 energy. This is confirmation. You gotta let go of the details. Gemini don't give a fuck about the details. This is your opportunity. Gemini don't care about details. Gemini just taking in information. It learns. Okay. It can bounce in the community. It could be like, I'm a little bit talking to you. It's not stuck in the details. The shadow, Mercury and Sag, stuck in the detail. I smell them fresh cooked tacos, baby. It's taco time. After this Pisces message. Yep. After this Pisces message. Aquarius, you're done. You're out of here. Stop being so meek, Aquarius. Stop being so meek. I smell tacos. I gotta leave you behind. You gotta stop staying in the shadow of your brother as a masculine energy, Leo. And stop being meek. You are an individual. This brand new fresh start, this divine spark for you. You ready? And I know you came out of some shadows back in you was getting your ass whooped all fucking January, Aquarius. You were getting your ass smacked. February, Aquarius, you were really fucking serious, and you didn't even know how to breathe anymore. March was to come up. You start stepping out. April, time to blossom. Pisces, second house. Pisces, second house. It's funny because I knew early second house Pisces transit, what you're going through is you need to reevaluate your budget, baby. You were spending money, okay? You were real loose in Pisces season. You were real loose. You were surrendering. You were like, fuck it. You might have burnt your expenses at this point. Pisces rising. I almost feel called to say Pisces moons if you're watching this. 369 again. 333 again. Wow. 555. Oh shit, 555. Damn. It's getting ugly out here. It's real. See, look, the spirit of the ether. This is your biggest opportunity, Pisces. We all know you ethereal. That says the spirit of the ether. Is that a camel that he's on? Oh, I was going to trip out because I've been seeing camels being ridden. This is Pluto energy. The foolish man. Okay, this is the fool. This is the fool. You're starting over. He got his bag packed right by him. Notice though, he's holding abundance. He's literally holding life. But even though in between the stages that you are holding on to, Pisces, there's gonna be some spikes on that rose that the man is holding on this brand new fresh journey. He's holding a rose with spikes on it. April Fool's Day. So any moment you slide up, you slide down the wrong way, you get cut. You might have did it already. You already look like you got burnt somehow. So now you're trying to find, second house. There's new beginning. Second house, stability in your finances, which is requiring this reevaluation of your budget. It's requiring you to go through more permanent forms of transformation. Okay, Pluto and Capricorn, publicly showing up as somebody who has a little more stability. Everybody be trying to act like, you always head in the clouds, you completely unstable. But what you don't see is that on the background, you are unstable. So at some point, you started the self-fulfilling prophecy. At some point, you really started the Seven of Swords background. Oh, unstable effort. Ooh, unstable effort. You have to hone in. Second house is Taurus type energy, and it is very, the transit you're going through, it is very stable, okay? It is very focused. It is not unstable at the fuck all. Pisces, you and Virgo earlier, my foot fell asleep, which was the foot being Pisces. Pisces, you fell asleep. You had your foot on the gas. Okay. You brought that bitch all the way to the close for all of us. You had a lot on your back. You had a lot on your back. Look at how much weight a horse can carry. Horses were used to build the world. Okay, along with elephants and other shit like that in ancient times, but horses are more modern. Fucking whatever, 1800s. I don't know. Fuck the time zone. Okay, because Pisces, you're timeless. Um, Horses help build society. So, what am I saying? With this brand new start, you were balling out. You were sacrificing and releasing all the control and whatever. Which, you went loose. You went loose in Pisces season. All March, and you brought all of us, you put so much weight on us from a spiritual level. You helped all of us to face our karma and release all of our subconscious patterns. Pisces, you did a lot of work, and because of that, you were rewarded. Okay, you were rewarded because of that. But now it's time to reel it in. Now it's time to not have so many efforts of yours that are unstable. It's time to begin again. The spirit of the ether. It's time to start this new foolish journey and understand where those thorns were. Understand they're growing actually all around you, but there's beauty within all that pain. There's beauty within all that pain. Everything that you have to do, Virgo related, Earth sign opposite of you, okay? Virgo being getting rid of everything that does not belong, the small intestines, organizing all the details so that you no longer have to face the shadow of unstable effort. Virgo is concentrated analytical effort. It's not unstable at all. Taurus, second house that you're going through, ain't unstable at all. By you reevaluating your budget, you're going to recover from this burnt stage and this brand new spark. Okay. And you're going to find a way to get your money to be way more stable. You have danger all around you on this brand new start, like any new start, because you are now at the beginning. You are at zero. You have finished and completed the entire cycle for the entire Zodiac, and that cost you a lot. But because of that, Jupiter will fucking pay you. Jupiter and Pisces will pay you. Okay? Jupiter and Pisces will give you everything you need. You need identity, self. Jupiter is in your first house. Aries right now is in your 12th house. Am I lying? I'm lying. Aries is in your second house. So you get money. You getting a brand new start to money. 6 months from now, you on the glow up, Pisces. Pisces rising. I gotta progress Pisces right now. So talk to me in 6 months. In 6 months, y'all. 6 months, Pisces rising right here. I didn't go through my birthday soon. My birthday's in like 10 days or something like that. But it ain't here yet. So right now I'm still Pisces rising. So y'all, I feel this. I'm in a brand new beginning. Aries, okay? First house, just new moon in Aries, the sun in Aries, all first house, first house, first house, first house, first house. April 14th. Thank you for asking. April 14th. Happy birthday to me, bitches. Okay. So this makes a lot of sense. Me as a Pisces rising, brand new start. I honestly am on a brand new start with money. How I'm managing it, how I'm getting stabilized, how I'm reevaluating my budget. I'm starting to pay people. Things are changing. Brand new start. I was always by myself prior. And I did get burnt out. This is the simple reality. I did get burnt out. Okay. So this is right on point. I could talk to you about personal experience as a Pisces rising progressed. Here's how you get your shit together. First off, the horse is unstoppable. But the horse, in order to get grounded, it is actually the most grounded earth character in the deck. So this is grounded, making your effort stable, getting out of this conflict energy of being unstable. This is the shadow. Here's your biggest blessing. You got a brand new fresh start, Pisces. In the area of your money and how stable you are with your money. People be playing you. They be acting like, you all in the clouds and your feet is not a part of that the zodiac isn't a part of the feet for you. I'm really getting this. You have to be an individual right now. You can't lean on people anymore. You can't play victim anymore, Pisces. That shit has to finish. You're on a new journey. You've learned and you permanently transformed your own self-worth. So it's time to stop leaning on people. Okay? You got danger all around you on this journey. I just want to give you that fair warning. Just bought black obsidian, Merkaba, and red jasper yesterday. I'm in a city with 22 million people. You best leave. I got my black on. on that absorption shit. You best believe I got that black obsidian on me. This was a gift too, right before I came here. Right before I came here. Just got this gift. All right, Pisces, here's what you need. Pisces, you are right here. Your momentum is on your side. This is Aries energy, fresh new start, Aries new moon. Okay. Aries sun, brand new step into your identity of second house worth for you. All right. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, force. When I think expansive, I think of Jupiter being in your first house for you. You start Jupiter Pisces. All right. You didn't get into Aries and Jupiter and Aries yet, but when you do, you're going to go second house Jupiter, which means what? Getting paid, baby. Jupiter goes in Aries in May. So look, right now it's April. So one more month. You get your efforts stable. You start getting paid next month. Thank you guys for those thumbs ups and those likes. I appreciate you. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy in the deck. Masterful. It provides us with momentum, so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on his back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. Any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. I read that already. The time to get tacos in my belly. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Daily practice. This is what you need to get grounded. Second house, rooted second house, stable second house, Pisces. Daily practice. You gotta get your feet in the ground. I would really recommend you put your feet in the water. You got a pond, you got a lake, but like at the shore of the ocean. So don't swim in the water where your feet's not touching the ground. Get in the ocean or get in the lake where your feet are still in the edge of it, where you are still having your feet in the dirt or in the sand with the water still covering it. That will honestly be something that help you get very stable with your efforts right now. From a practical, tangible level, you're going to feel that difference. But beyond that, the horse card basically, in order for you to gain this momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force, Aries, force, freedom, expansive, Jupiter, helping out with your entire identity in this process, helping you a lot. And then after it helps you with your identity and accepting and embracing your individual character in the collective, then you go Jupiter into fucking second house and you get money, baby. So give it one more month and it's going to run. And then you're going to get a glimpse of the future. You're going to get a glimpse of what's possible, Pisces. And then in December, when Jupiter goes back into Aries, then going into January next year, your money looks so stable, so clean, so sophisticated, and you're no longer at the beginning of the fool's journey anymore, okay? Which is the beginning opportunity. You're no longer at the beginning of the fool's journey. Right now, you are the spirit of the ether, and it's like create from that space, create from Jupiter being in Pisces for you, create from that space of spirituality. Listen, physical stamina, exercise, the horse, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. You got to fucking work your body out right now to get stable, get grounded, and you got to meditate more, get your spiritual practices in play. When you're out of balance, you run away, you feel weak. All right. We already know what Pisces be doing. Y'all motherfuckers be, y'all don't even run away. Y'all just disappear. Okay. Just evaporate into fucking nothing. So, ether money, love it. Trying to learn crypto as well. Gang, I hear you on that. I just joined a group. I just joined a crypto group. I'm in the community. The motherfuckers is balling. They making me feel like I got to get my fucking dough up so I could just start throwing more money in different investments. All right. When you're in balance, you achieve anything. You never give up. My phone is blowing up, guys. You never achieve anything. You never give up. When you're out of balance, you run away. You feel weak. The defense of a fish. If you have a school of fish and you drop a gas rock in the ocean, you know what they do? They run away. Thank you for that thumbs up. I saw you. Fish can't defend themselves. Okay, so they run. They just keep swimming. That's their defense. They don't have any offensive weapons. They're not gonna fucking bite you. Okay, fishes just run away. So be careful when you do such a thing. To bring it to balance, focus on strength training. Pisces, this is where we are. 2 minutes and 19 minutes in the video. I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to say once more again, Pisces, you got to work out on this new journey of yours to get stable. Focus on some crystals. Grounding crystals, red jasper, I heard somebody say, Merkaba, black obsidian. Start letting people drain your energy. Pisces, Here we go. I like to do this every month, once a month, on the new moon specifically. I don't really do full moons yet because this takes a lot of energy for me, and I got shit to do. But I like doing this, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep up with it. To finish the Aries season message, welcome to the fucking season of your life. Right now, what you're witnessing and what you're recognizing is that every fucking cartoon show, superhero show, Marvel, comic books, all of that, you're recognizing that these characters with these superpowers, these unique, like supernatural abilities, and also like the identity that you've already seen carved out through these different comic characters or Marvel characters or Disney characters. They have powers like ESP, or like for sensory perception and astral projection and shamanism, and being able to tap into the consciousness of other people, or being able to set up energetic shields around them. All of this stuff that's happening right now, you're recognizing that it was no longer a game. You're recognizing that, like today, I shit you not, I felt like I could fly. And I understand the laws of gravity and physics and shit like that. But I'm not kidding. I was walking today and I felt like I was flying. And I just watched this movie Morbius on what is it called? The Marvel movie. I watched it Morbius just yesterday, and he with his sonar radar, right? Like, and I've been doing this, right? With one of my ability to recognize it is my ability to hear. I can slow my heart rate down, and all of us can if you practice it. I can slow my heart rate down so much that I can hear the butterfly wings flapping, and it's across the street. It's like, wait, you heard the butterfly wings flapping, even though there were cars driving and horns honking? Yes, I heard the butterfly wings flapping from across the street. Your superpowers, your abilities to understand, digest all things supernatural, all things fucking possible, is fucking here. Pluto and Aquarius will bring us into the progressive, alien, and futuristic forms of divinity, of unique abilities right now, okay? Saturn in Aquarius, Mars in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius, all of this is having our actions and what we value completely able to understand and digest. All things extraterrestrial, all things impossible. 88 on screen. I love it. I'm going to read these comments too and get you in there. Yeah, the guy would use sonar, the character who was using the sonar, and as a part of that, he slowed his heart rate down so much that he understood the flow of wind. And I've known this my whole life. I shit you not. My whole life, especially when I started like really moving into different places and countries in the world, the airflow, it changes from apartment to apartment that I live in, right? And like it affects my sleep. My sleep is so determinant on the airflow of the house. I need to learn how much to open or close the windows. Otherwise, it's almost like my spirit will fly away. So even though my physical body may not be able to fly, through astral projection in that realm of, spiritually stepping outside my body and being the spider on the wall to be able to observe myself and travel and meet and visit other people and send them blessings or fucking whatever. Like, I gotta slay demons and dragons. Fuck it. We're going to do it. We out here. But the point is, with that and that, while astral projecting, the wind flow, my physical body will get irritated, and I started learning how to sensory pick this up so that when I am in astral world, that the wind doesn't take me too far away, or when I'm meditating, it doesn't take me too far away. One of these days, like I went way too far into the abyss in the meditation, and I had to remember a friend of mine that had my fucking sock. I left my sock, okay, grounded at my friend's house like months ago, and I had to remember during this time frame flown way too far. I was like, she has your sock, come home. She has your sock, come home. She has your sock, come home. And like, thank God I was able to come back, and thank God I remembered that, because when I tell you, I was too fucking far. I was too far in my meditation. I was tired. My body was weak. I was way too out of it. So ground yourself. I didn't have any crystals on me. I didn't have nothing. I was just like bare butt naked meditating, and I went really deep. But within that, it's also my Scorpio rising. It's how deep I needed to go. I don't know entirely what I came back with that day, but what I know was all this Aquarius energy in the sky, we are now within our, because you, right now, you're just discovering your superpower. You're just discovering your identity. You're just discovering your unique abilities and supernatural presence. So you didn't master it yet, okay? Until Virgo season, you really start mastering it this year, which is like, what, August, I think, to September. August and September is Virgo season. So not until 2023 will you master your ability. You're just stepping into these brand new abilities, right? So right now with all this Aquarius energy, we need our friendships and our connections to lean on that masculine support. Aquarius is a masculine energy. We need to be able to trust the purpose and directions of the friends that we surround ourselves with. And as a part of that, you had to wipe away all the connections that would call you crazy or say you're out of line or say, that doesn't make sense, whatever. Like, you know what? Fuck them. I see and I slay motherfuckers in the spirit world. This is real. Okay. This is not a game. There are plenty of people that fully understands that as well. And you want to really commune and attach to those environments, those connections. And that requires you to make some cuts on the other side. And it requires you to be your individualistic self. I've had to cut people off my Facebook that, like I didn't think I would, but I did. And they had to go and it released a weight. So a part of stepping into your unique character and your identity is letting go of the parts of and the people that don't belong. This is Aquarius energy. People that do not belong in your fucking tribe and your extended network of everything eccentric, everything unconventional, everything futuristic, everything progressive. If they don't fit in those word categories that I just used, they got to go. They got to rapidly dissolve. That's amazing. I'm trying to get in touch with Mother Earth. Yep. Initiation for sure, Jamie. And I hear the word master observer. Yep. I had a dream where I entered shop full of magic and crystals. They told me I had to leave because I started floating uncontrollably. That's funny as shit. I always knew I was magical as fuck. I knew there was a reason the word initiation was in my head last week. Everybody's initiated. Yo, thank God for watching all this anime. It's going to pay off. All the anime pays the fuck off. I watched anime growing up. When I tell you that shit pays off, it pays off. It really does. Because what it was doing was it was helping you to remember who you were in different lives, and it's not just lives. I need you to understand what's happening with the convergence of the 3D. And Aries season has sparked, this new divine spark has really just giving you the courage to boldly step into this version, this character role, and consider life this game, this RPG game that you have to go on quests, side quests and missions, and like main missions, but also side quests. Recognize that, teleportation, it happens. You go through portals, but it ain't like the TV shows where you got to go through this invisible and then you just land somewhere else in a different time zone or in the future. You do that all while sitting in the same spot. Okay. So all these anime shows, they were showing you and they were helping you remember. This is the thing. Experiences that you've had from alternate timelines, alternate realities. Watch when Doctor Strange comes out again, when he broke the multiverse or some shit like that. I saw the movie last night and they gave a snippet of when the multiverse was broken and they were showing part of what's going to happen. You have different enemies that are converging in on your personal reality who are fucking strong. They are different. They're not like anything else you've ever faced or fought. And this is why the divine spark has initiated the new magical parts of your unique abilities, because alternate realities, dimensions, and fucking time loops, those motherfuckers are pulling up and they're teaming up with other people that know your weaknesses, that know your insecurities, that know what gets you. Okay. And as a part of that team up, you have to understand that you have to, let's say, I don't want to say good and evil, but you have to, on your element, you have to also release the people who are trying to keep you trapped in this old identity. You have to let them fucking go. And that allows you to ascend, embrace, and spark Aries energy, new moon Aries, the new tribe. Where this is legit tag team. There's no good, there's no evil in the world of spirit, okay? Like, it's your purpose in your direction, your purpose in your direction. Neither one of them are innately bad. Just because somebody is not on your side, quote unquote, doesn't even make them bad, and it doesn't make you good. Understand that. We have to get away from these dualistic forms of thinking, because in the space of like ascended masters, there is no more duality. When you continue to transcend, you eventually transcend duality. Duality was something for the incremental stages of spirituality to be understood. But it's a level, there's a level beyond duality. And that's kind of more like Pisces' version of duality versus Gemini's version of duality. Gemini being like part of what the light and the dark kind of has this good and evil symbolism behind it. But etheric duality, Piscean duality, is now the duality of the convergence between world of spirit and the world of man or woman, the physical mundane world and the spirit world. This is the duality of the fusion and the convergence of what happens when you legit see a real life vampire. What happens when you legit see a real life fucking mythical creature from some anime cartoon that like, nah, they don't exist. Okay. The system is considered the matrix right now in a sense that it's glitching and you're able to peer in and see glimpses of, yo, when I tell you I had prophecies a couple years ago of these glitches, and now in real life I'm seeing glitches. Like, it's like, yo, you can't go through that wall, homie. How did you do that? You were just there. You can't disappear like that. You were physically there. I know what I saw. And 3D world and spirit world is glitching. So that motherfucker might not have actually been a physical, tangible thing in the first place, but something from the spirit world that was now visible here on. But it's not, we're not entirely there yet. Like, understand this new cycle that has begun, Aries Moon, Aries Sun. It is a new cycle. It is a new divine spark. So we ain't, we just superheroes who just accidentally breathe fire for a second. You know what I'm saying? We not fully developed until Virgo season when we master these skills. Right now, it's just about recognizing and exploring like a 2-year-old baby, a baby who's 0 to 2 years old. It's about recognizing and experiencing yourself and the identity you have, the character you play, the superpowers that you'll ground into and physically start to manifest when Taurus comes around. Okay? But you're not there yet. You got about another year, because until Jupiter and Aries, that identity and the expansion of your identity, the expansion of what you see now, and more so May, specifically in May, that's when going into 2023 in January, oh shit. Because I think that's around the same time that Pluto is in, because, look, Pluto and Capricorn is still realistic. There's a lot of things around corruption and money scandals and all that shit, and that's just coming to the height. But it's still realistic, okay? When Pluto goes into Aquarius, nothing is realistic anymore. Nothing makes sense. Everything is alien-like. Everything is fucking progressive from literally dark space time continuums and different fucking galaxies, okay? Aquarius is the furthest thing away from the sun. That's not even in our galaxy anymore. The furthest thing away from our sun in this galaxy is not our galaxy. So when Pluto goes there, it gets awkward. It gets super duper awkward. So we have time. But right now, what you need to do is you need to gear the fuck up. This is what's happening right now. Thunderbird, hero. Oh, the Thunderbird. I see you. Got to keep that silver cord attached. Don't let go. We need you, Pernell. Yo, when I tell you, I was meditating this night, and I didn't attach myself to the physical world on shit. I was gone, completely lost. My subconscious had to pull me back, and that sock. I had fucking socks. I had to come back by my subconscious, and it didn't even have enough energy to say, Pernell, come back. Pernell, come back. It was just like, come back, Pernell. This guy's your sock. What? This guy's your sock. My sock? Your sock. And I came back just like that. I came back like, oh, fuck. And I was like, Pernell, go to sleep. I was like, fuck this. Go to bed now. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Because when I tell you, I swear to God, I don't know what would have happened back in the physical reality. I think somebody would have found me, like, 4 weeks later, still meditating. 40 years later, 20,000 years later, and I would have just been mummified in the same meditation position. That's how I felt if I didn't come back. If I took like 2 more minutes in that meditative state, I would have been out of here. So thank God my spirit guardians and my guides for like, yeah, bring his ass back, yo. What the fuck is he doing? Bring him back. Bring his ass back. He's gone too far. Listen, now I need to urinate again, and I need some Mexican tacos in my belly. I'm in a new area. I smell it. You might even see the smoke in my crib. I want to say thank you all, and I want to say I appreciate you. I want to say I love you. If you're a woman, I don't even really know by the time the end of this week if there's even going to be another spot. But I mentioned it anyways. If you're a woman, you want to come to Mexico on a retreat, we are here. Understanding you'll be embraced by 2 divine masculine presences. And this is all about embracing the darker intelligence of your feminine character, your feminine energy, and its signature. This looks like full surrender and learning how to actually trust males, which is part of why there are 2 males here. That's not easy. Understand that. It is not easy in this year, in this current existence of reality, for women to fully be able to somehow, some way trust a male. But we're looking to really change those narratives. So this is part of my Aries role that I'm stepping into, my character, my identity. And it's like, you know what? I really love it. I love it. It makes me fucking happy to call shots, to fucking really be dominant, to fucking be clear, be focused on the mission, on the directive. I hope that these new moon forecasts really helped and resonated. The replay will be there. I probably will not timestamp this because live timestamps get awkward. They don't go at the same time as it was mentioned. It has to like load. So if anybody wants to timestamp their shit, if you're watching this on replay, please do and help me out. And woo, I'm out of here, baby. Do we have anything? We would have needed Shakti to awaken your Shakti, right? I had to fucking pull up because I tell you, it was crazy. I was so lost. I've never been so lost in my life. I actually was scared. I was scared because I was trapped in my own spirit world. I was trapped. That shit was deep. This was me like Pluto. This is my Pluto 12th house digging into the infinite. Forgetting that that bitch was infinite. Infinite. It doesn't end, P. Where the fuck were you going? You're going too far. All right. I'm out of here into the abyss for real, for real. Gone. Gone. Jamie, I'm super happy. I'm super happy to hear from you. Super happy to be connected. And I hope this somehow, some way was playing a very good story that Scorpio rising. We just got to take it there. I was like, Scorpio, come back, baby. I was terrified, yo. I was like, come back. I couldn't even tell myself to come back. I lost all control. I was completely out, completely gone. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? It was almost like spirit, like put. My friend just told me the day before. It's like, yo, I realized a month and a half later that your sock is here. I'm like, my sock? Huh? He's like, yeah, I put it on my altar. Thank God you put that sock on your altar, and you tethered me somehow, some way. This was fun. I see y'all soon. Big love. Subscribe to my email list. It's at the top. I see y'all. Thank you for your votes. 16 votes. 88% said yes. 88. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that likes. Watch the replay for your Pacific rising sign. And even if you heard others, apply it to where that particular sign sits in your chart. Love.